Hello.
Oh, you just are gonna bring us in and not even tell me, bro? I'm sitting here my phone. Real professional, Brennan.
No, dude, I went from our Brothers to the End podcast intro to my Gold Glove intro on accident.
Dude, couldn't go 2 seconds without promoting yourself on our podcast.
Imagine. Hello.
Here we go.
Welcome back, Brothers to the End podcast, episode number 30.
Dude, 30 episodes.
30
of the podcast. Dude, it just feels good to be back.
True. This is all my fault. The hiatus is strictly because of me. It's true.
It's not like your fault though. You had a child.
Yeah, it's my fault.
What I do wish though is that we had prepared, we knew that you were gonna need time off.
Yeah,
we knew that was happening.
True. We should have kind of let people know.
Yeah, right. We kind of just were like, hey, things are gonna get a little wacky. There's a kid coming, so we really don't know what's good. I mean, we knew we were gonna take time off, so I wish we would have just, prepared the listeners. But it doesn't. We're back now.
Yeah,
and
we're
that's
back.
Exciting. It feels good, dude.
It does feel good. Yeah, episode 30. We're back. We took a little 2-month hiatus. It was kind of sudden, but not sudden, at least for us, because obviously I knew I was about to become a father, and Steph and I were about to welcome our child into the world. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm a dad now. My son Cohen was born on December 10th. He is almost 2 months old already. Time is just flying by. He's 24 inches long. He's 2 feet tall, bro. He's 2 feet tall.
He's 2 feet, bro.
Dude, he's 2 feet, which doesn't seem like a lot, bro. He's gonna be 7'4". He's gonna be 7'4".
7'4" at least. Thank God, bro. Because I know, my kids are not getting any tall G's, especially with Nova. So we need at least one of our kids to be an athlete. I'm trying to retire early,
dude. Right? Jesus, man.
What's the point of having kids if they're not gonna grow up into professional athletes?
Yeah. I'd like to use my kids' physical abilities to make me money as well. Shout out to LeVar Ball. Am I right, guys? No?
Dude,
okay. Anyway.
Actually, though.
Dude, I mean, good for him.
Good
for him.
Dude, I don't plan on having kids unless they're going to be, D1 athletes with a shot to go pro.
You're not going to... Wait, how are you going to, figure that out?
Hey, not my problem.
Man, you better have babies with some 7'3" Amazonian woman or something.
Well, I have a girlfriend. I don't think she would like that very much because she is not a 7 feet tall.
Well, I mean, the future is close, as in science is rapidly changing. So maybe, you could just do designer babies because, that's morally.
What's a designer baby?
A designer baby. We talked about this in my house, didn't we? We were all here. We were all talking about.
Dude, there's a lot of times that I'm involved in conversations with you and I'm not listening. So.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, designer babies are like CRISPR. You can actually go in and change the genetics, the DNA of a baby. So you can.
CRISPR?
Yeah. Bro, you've never heard of any of this? Anyways, designer babies are essentially, you go in and you can edit their genetic code. So you can pick their eye color and their hair color, and granted, it's not really morally ethic. It's not ethical.
Isn't that what we do with milk? We just drink milk and get strong bones. Why not just go in and change the genetic code? We take vitamins. It's pretty much the same thing.
No, it's really nothing alike. It's not like that at all. So
look, if you're telling me I had a shot to be 7 feet tall and actually make it to the NBA and my parents didn't do it because it wasn't morally ethical, dude, I'm pissed at my parents.
Yeah, well, same, true. I mean, I don't know.
Make me a superhuman,
wait.
Bro.
Okay, no, this is
for my whatever you need to.
This wasn't even a podcast topic, so this is actually fantastic. Would you do that? It's morally, it's a little, there's a lot of gray area. It's because one, it's gonna also raise already the wealth gap, or the society's different groupings of people, right? Because the wealthy people are going to be able to afford this kind of stuff. Because let's be honest, not everyone's going to be able to afford, designer genetics, as in going in and
afford them.
Right, exactly. So now you're going to be raising the wealth gap even more, because all the hyper wealthy rich people are now going to be making their babies more intelligent, better looking, taller,
Jeff
more
Bezos
athletic.
just has 40 superhuman children that are
Exactly.
literally just running around here. Like they are the new Detroit Lions. Like all his kids.
Yeah, imagine whole football team.
In 20 years, yeah.
Dude, the Detroit Lions might actually be able to win a Super Bowl then.
Yeah.
All right, I had to throw that one in there.
A Facebook memory popped up from 8 years ago, and it was a Lion King meme, and it was like, "Son, what's a super?" It was like Simba and his dad, and it was like, "Oh, what's a Super Bowl?" He's like, "We don't know. We're lions." And I was like, I was that down bad about the Lions 8 years ago. Bro, I don't watch football because I never had anything to root for. Okay, off topic. Regardless.
Anyways, so we actually had maybe you weren't there. I feel like you were there, but we had this
I
huge
don't recall
discussion.
this conversation.
We had Amanda was there. Uriel was there. It was
probably before. I think I know the timeline you're talking about, but it's probably before I got there.
Yeah, I think you're right. You guys hadn't showed up yet. And we watched this episode about it's a oh my god, there's this show and I can't think, it's called Explained. It's on Netflix, and there's like 20-minute episodes about different topics. You should watch the one about designer DNA, baby designer genetics and shit. And it's, the big question is it morally acceptable? But and my big thing is like, if I have access to that and I have the money, I think I'm doing my children a disservice if I'm not giving them the best possible the tools to be as successful as possible. Like if I have the choice as their parent to do that and I don't know if like as a parent
personally,
but I don't know what would
personally
you do?
Like that's a hard yes, right? Because like I think like even if you don't even tell your kid like, yeah, I had this done, like they're not gonna know the difference. They're probably not gonna care. They're gonna be super grateful that they are 6'4" with a 50-inch vertical. I would be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I had that, if my parents had that option and they didn't do it, I would be pissed off. But okay, not actually pissed off, but I'd be like, damn, what a missed opportunity. But I get where it's coming from, where like the financial inequality and stuff that's rampant,
I mean, it's even more than that. I think the financial thing, it's like, is that child the same? Like, would you, like if your parents did that, would you be you? Would you still be Vern? Like, you'd be a different person.
No.
Yeah, you would. You'd be a different person. You'd be smarter.
Our personalities. I mean, maybe. Can you take away a lazy gene?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I would assume, dude, you can do it, dude. The things that they can see in your genetic DNA is ridiculous. You can like.
Yeah, but I think it's more so, dude. I don't think it would change who you are. Like the person you become is molded throughout your life.
But that's a
right?
thing.
Just because you can jump higher, like maybe I have more of an ego because now I'm dunking in the 6th grade. But
so now you have more confidence.
But now that's on my parents.
So now you're more arrogant.
That's on my parents to like knock that down a few notches. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It all comes down. I'd like to think. Like no matter what, like if I hit the lottery, it's like the same question. Like if you hit the lottery the next day, like I hope that like that money wouldn't change me as a person,
right?
I'd still be an asshole.
I mean, someone made a good point. It's not just about like physical attributes either. It's like I'm pretty sure they've talked about being able to change like personality traits or use it for things such as like taking out the possibility for Alzheimer's later in life and preventing cancer and stuff like that. So
I think should be legal. I mean like they have to do it.
They have to do that before every baby. They go in and make sure.
Like why wouldn't you? If you had that technology, like as a government or as a species, and you're like, oh, before birth we can eliminate all of these fucking terrible diseases.
I'll tell you right now. Well, there's 2 reasons right off the top. One, who's paying for that? The government is just paying for all that?
Money's fake, dude. Yes.
Money's interesting. Okay. And then 2, overpopulation. Like if I hate to say that, but it's true. Like there would be so many fucking people. Like there's already so many people. Imagine. Yeah.
Dude, it would start to be like Lord of the Rings, dude. Where like the elves, after they hit a certain age, they just send them off into the abyss.
Excuse me. What?
Bro,
does that happen in Lord of the Rings? I don't remember that part.
Like at some point, like you hit 80, bro, and they just like throw you out of a helicopter or something like that. No parachute.
Oh, so it's like this is a spoiler. This movie's been out for a long time. So it's like Midsummer When they just hit that certain point, it's their moment.
Yeah, except less crazy.
What? That's okay. Think about, okay, I know that movie it is crazy in some ways, but that scene, you know, after you watch the whole movie, it's like really jarring, but it's not as crazy if you like think about it. It's really not. Like,
bro, there
in
are
their
a lot
culture,
better ways they can do that.
Okay, yeah, there is.
Like,
they could like
me with chemicals and put me out.
They could poison themselves or something. I don't know. Dude, they, you know, maybe they're giving back to the earth. Isn't that what they try to say?
If I would gladly go out at 80, 70 even, if it meant that us as a species no longer has to deal with things like cancer or Alzheimer's or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, how many good years do I have after 80 anyways? Like, that I'm actually going to be able to go out. I mean, bro,
I don't know, man. Maybe you become like the most famous.
That's a great trade-off for me because, bro, I'm thinking like I'm going to like need help after 50, you know? I'm going to be struggling.
Bro, I'm pretty sure we could go back on like previous podcasts and you were just saying you want to pick up cars and now you're saying you're going to be struggling to like walk at 50?
Yeah, from all the cars I picked up, dude. That's terrible for your back.
Bro, actually though, bro, I mean, you're not that far away, dude. You're basically 30 now.
Dude, I know. I was just thinking today, I was like, wow, this pandemic started when I was like 28 and now I'm 29.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guess what? I celebrated my 29th birthday in quarantine. Guess what I get to celebrate my 30th birthday in?
Dude, hopefully
quarantine.
With your boy.
Maybe. I don't know, man. I have a child, which we're going to get into.
That's
don't worry.
How many months away?
How many months away? Dude, I turned 30 in 2 months.
Yeah, bro. We got hella time, dude.
Well, for what? Hey, there's not going to be any difference. We're not going to have a vaccine by then.
For us to social distance, dude, I will quarantine so hard for your birthday.
For 14 straight days before. Have a group of us.
I mean, we do anyway. We don't even go out, bro.
I don't leave my house unless I have to like go
I've been putting off grocery shopping for 2.5 weeks.
Get it delivered. It's 2021, dude.
Groceries, yeah, I could. Guess I could. Instead, I just get fast food delivered, and
yeah, that's not good.
I'm getting I'm a big boy.
Don't do that.
A big boy.
Don't do that.
What's done is done.
Anyways, yeah, I know that's an interesting topic. I think there's, I mean, we were talking about it, and Steph was telling me, hang on. Steph was telling me she's super against it. Like, even if she had the option, she would never do that. She was like, no, that's super fucked up. That's super wrong. It's not fair to your child. And it kind of like, it spurred this kind of like this interesting debate between like all of us. Cause I think we were kind of split. Like some of us were like, no, absolutely. I would do that in a heartbeat. But, you know, there's some moral dilemmas in there. I don't know. I would, if I could give my child the greatest opportunity, I would. What? Yeah, I've seen you.
Passing down my genes
what do you
is
mean?
A disservice.
You got great genes, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I'm cute.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it's not like you're not taking anything away or who they would have been. You're not taking that away from them.
But that's not necessarily true.
I
think
the personality, like you as a person, are, like I said, is molded throughout your life. The things you do, your tendencies, like that is who you are as a
product
person,
of your environment.
Yes. But also I haven't seen the episode. So what I was going to say is remind me after the podcast to watch that episode. I'll check it out. Maybe tonight, tomorrow.
You should watch all the episodes.
We can reconvene and have this conversation again. Maybe my stance will change. But just at surface level, hey, we can make your kid taller, faster, stronger, happier.
Yeah, it'd be hard not to do that, right?
Yeah, dude.
I know.
I'm sending that, no questions asked.
Yeah. I know. It's crazy.
Well,
anyway,
I would ask, hey, any side effects?
No questions asked. Take my baby.
But they also have 4
make them perfect. Oh, but what if like that was the new hotness, like 4 arms?
Dude, I'm not having
pretty advantageous.
My kid's not going to be the first.
Of course not. Of course not.
Goro looking ass, bro. Imagine. Kid wouldn't survive school.
Oh, bro. I don't know, man. I mean, he could beat up way more people at the same time.
Okay, Machamp.
Yeah. Pokemon looking ass.
Bitch.
Okay, I did have a list of topics. I know you did not come prepared whatsoever, but
bro, I am the preparation.
Your boy has topics up.
Your preparation is ask me questions, and I'm here. So
Fair enough. So I guess, I mean, why did we take 2 months off? We answered this a little bit, obviously. It was because of me, because I'm a new dad. So I feel like I should probably talk about that. It's pretty important. It's pretty life-changing.
Tell me about the dad life. What I want to know about is how you're actually sticking. Well, I guess you don't have a choice, really. But
No, I don't have a
dude, you've been
choice.
killing the new schedule.
I mean,
you guys are working like a well-oiled machine over there in the.
We don't, yeah, like you said, we don't really have a choice. But the new schedule is brutal, not because like the time difference, but because like I spent 10 years streaming late night, and then now I have to stream. Now I have to stream early, and it's so different, you know?
Yeah, it's stressful as a streamer too. Like completely revamping your schedule.
Yeah, it's,
you know what I mean? Like
new audience.
I get nervous.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I remember just we dyed my hair. That's new.
Yeah, if you're watching
podcast
this, you can see it.
My hair's dyed purple. We did a thing back in December, but on that stream that we actually dyed my hair. Like we were running because Nova did it, my girlfriend. We were super late, dude, to my stream. Like normally I start around like 3 p.m. at the latest. We didn't start my stream till 8 p.m. And dude, anxiety ridden the entire day. I was like, no one's gonna come, nobody's gonna be here, blah blah blah. Like, and it's just all these things that go through your head as a streamer. Like, it's gotta be tough.
Yeah, I mean the early start is tough for me. I just, I late night for most of my streaming time, and then now early, it's like just, a lot of people working, a lot of people, you build this community at a certain time, so that's when those people are free, and then all of a sudden, boom, you switch it. It's like, a lot of people are doing other shit during the other hours. So, it is what it is. There. I mean, this is comes with the territory. So yeah, this is the dad life. It's fantastic, man. I mean, I wouldn't change anything, the schedule's different. I'm waking up at 6 a.m., but honestly, like, I will do anything for that child, like literally anything,
dude.
Go
ahead.
It's just crazy, man. I've talked a little bit about it on my stream, and maybe I talked to you a little bit about it, but it's like the second he was born, like, everyone says the love for a child, like, there's nothing like it. And you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, it can't be like, I don't know. I'm not a dad, so I don't really understand it. But sure, I'll take your word for it. But then you have a child of your own, and you meet them for the first time, or you just literally see their face. And it's true. It's just like this. It's a love that you've never felt, but it's more than that. It's like a, oh my God. The only way I can describe it is, it's another part of you. It's an extension of you, and it's number one. Like it instantly changes your life, and it becomes the most important. He became the most important person in my life. Period. The second I saw him, before I even saw him, I mean, like Steph had a brutal labor. She had such a brutal labor, and she was actively pushing for 4 hours. She's a superwoman. I cannot believe she went through that.
Dude.
Jesus Christ. So just like seeing her go through that, and then knowing that like at the end of it, I was going to be able to meet my son. It was just like, even in that moment, I was beside myself, man. I was on cloud nine. Like, I'd never felt that happy in my entire life. I felt like it was almost like an out of body experience. But it was just like cloud nine, but times a billion. Dude, I was bawling like a bitch. I think I was crying the most out of. I mean, Steph cried when he was born.
Absolutely, I expected that.
Yeah, I think everyone did. But Steph cried when he was born. But I think she also she was mainly crying because she was just so exhausted, and she was just so relieved. Obviously, she was
having a baby is a lot of work.
Yeah, and us men will never know what type of work. Dude, are you kidding me? We have the fucking easiest 30-second job of the whole process.
30 seconds, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's generous.
Way to go.
Dude, I know, right? I felt pretty accomplished that day. Yeah, a little, 4 seconds, and then you get to wait 9.5 months, and then all of a sudden, there's your baby. You know? I say 9.5 months.
Why you need to, put the team on your back right now.
Well, I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to do the best I can, but it's tough, man. It's tough, but it's all worth it. He's amazing. He's perfect. I obviously I'm a bit biased, but good God, he's just like the perfect little man. I love him to death.
Dude, two things. At the risk of sounding like too sappy this morning, my dad is the big reason that I actually want to have kids, right? Like I've had significant others that I've loved. I love my family, I love you, I love my friends, but there is something different. I can see that my dad loves his wife, like he loves his family, he loves his friends, but there's a different type of love for your children.
Absolutely.
And I remember seeing that from my father, and I was like, wow, this is something that I've never experienced. This is something that I might never like. I want to experience that type of love. And so he's the big reason that I want to have children.
I've seen your dad, I've seen your mom around you as well, and the relationship you have with your parents. I mean, it's
phenomenal.
It's phenomenal, yeah. And I can tell they fucking love the shit out of you. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's a different love. It's unconditional, which it's weird that I'm going to compare this to like, how a dog loves a human. It's like literally unconditional. You can do anything. And it's just, they're still just like, you're their best friend. Right. And that's kind of, it's very similar.
You are the dog for Cohen.
Yeah. I am Cohen's dog. Like he could do anything. And I fucking love that kid like so much. And every single day, like, dude, I can be exhausted. I can be frustrated at something. It doesn't matter my mood. Like as soon as I see his face and if he's smiling, he doesn't even need to be smiling, dude. He could just be making some weird ass angry face, look like he's pooping his pants, and it instantly makes me happy. It's just like, oh my God, I'm happy. I love this kid. So
that makes me happy.
The dad life is, dude, it's so challenging. Hands down the hardest thing I've ever done. But it's also the most rewarding. Like there's nothing like it. There's nothing even compares, Nothing I've ever done in my entire life is even remotely as rewarding as being
or important
as important. Yeah, true. It's like me and Steph were actually talking about that. It's like, you think you have your priorities. You do. You have responsibilities and priorities and what's important to you. And you think like,
but nothing quite equates to a human life.
No, not even close. Like he is number one. He is the most important thing. Like nothing even comes close. Nothing is as important as him. So, but you also have to balance, you still gotta, I mean,
all your other responsibilities don't just go away.
Exactly.
But,
so all your other responsibilities stay. And then now you have a human life you have to take care of.
You just have to reorder the priorities.
Oh, dude, that's why I'm like on this strict schedule. It's like, okay, guys, sorry, I can't stream for an extra 2 hours tonight. I can't just, oh shoot, it's 4 a.m. I guess I gotta go to bed. No, it's like, oh shit, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go take care of the little man. We got bath time. He got a diaper change, tummy time. And then, while you're taking care of a child, you also have to be like, oh shoot, I haven't eaten since 9 a.m. and it's 8 p.m. Like I should probably eat something. And then now I'm trying to add in, like, I don't know, man. I've always been really wishy-washy on taking care of myself health-wise. Especially,
it's important, dude.
It is, and
because it's not just about you anymore.
Exactly. It's not about me. It's about him, and it's like I've been thinking about it, and it's like when he's 10, 11, I'm gonna be 40, and it's like, do I want to be that 40-year-old dad who can't really move? Like I can't do physical things with my son. I can't play basketball. I can't throw the ball around. Like I got to take care of myself now, so later down the road I can be a part of all that stuff. Shoot, man, maybe I'm able to take some time and I'm like I don't know, an assistant baseball coach or something. I don't know if I could be a head coach, but I don't know. I just love to be a part of that. And if I'm not in good physical health, like I'm not gonna be able to do it. So
yeah,
I don't know, man.
My family, a lot of drinkers in my family. My dad's been a smoker his whole life. On my dad's side especially, my grandfather, my great-grandfather didn't see 60 years old, right? They're both heavy drinkers, heavy smokers their entire lives. My dad is same route, and he's getting up there, right? And that stresses me out every day. I'm like, please just take care of yourself. Please just try your best to be as healthy as possible, because that shit stresses me out. Like I love you and I want you to live your best life. And that was one of my big motivators when I first started working out and like eating better and like losing all that weight. I was like, I don't want to be that stress for somebody else. Right. I don't want people to have to worry about me and my physical health. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm definitely with that with some of my family members. It's like I wish they took better care of themselves. And then I also have family members that are ridiculous. Like my mom, man, she's just
a beast.
She's a beast.
Dude.
Oh my God. My mom's a beast. I mean, my stepdad's a beast too. I mean, they obviously had the kidney surgery. My mother gave one of her kidneys to my stepdad, which was a miracle in itself that they were even a match. So they're both rocking one kidney now, and they both go to the gym and they take care of themselves. They obviously everyone has like their vices. Like they do enjoy to drink. They do enjoy drinking, but like they also, they try to balance that out. My mom can just like get out of bed or roll out of bed and freaking run like 8 miles. I've always called her a runner for funner. That's just like what I've called her. I don't know if I think she likes it because she is a runner for funner. She'll just get up and run. Yeah. I'm just like, that's crazy, man. I can't be doing that.
Dude, bro, I don't trust if you enjoy running, I don't trust you as a person.
You trust my mom.
I didn't know this information. I knew that she was in shape, but I didn't know that she gets up and runs for fun. There's something,
she does.
I've ran and I've like hated every second of it. And I've continued to run.
I hate it.
Because this myth of a runner's high, so I push through the pain and the agony, and then I'm just in more pain and agony for an extra 45 minutes for what? Dude?
Right? Fuck that shit. There ain't no runner's high. I've never experienced it. I'll push. Dude, I'll push and push and run and run and run. And then by the end of it, I don't have any high. If anything, I feel sick. I feel tired. I feel dizzy.
I'm ready to throw up. Yeah, everyone get out of the way.
Fuck that shit. But I will admit, that's the thing. I think everyone, there's cardio out there that works for you. I know that running just doesn't. I hate running. I fucking hate it. And I've always, even when I was a kid, like I always rode my bike. Like I used to, when I was in middle school, I actually, I moved away from my school, but we got a boundary exception. But I didn't have a car, obviously, because I was in middle school and both my parents worked. So I had to ride my bike to school every day. Well, I lived like 3 miles away. So I rode my bike 6 miles every single day, and which was amazing. And I loved riding my bike. So it was super easy, right? I was in great shape. And then now as an adult, I bought the Peloton like 2 years ago. Like I've literally had that thing forever. I used it a little bit when I first bought it. And then now I think I'm on a 4-week streak right now, and I've been trying
to. Proud of you, dude.
I've been doing
That's hard.
Yeah, at least 5 days a week. So, and I feel like
that's fucking incredible.
Yeah, I've been trying to do 30 minutes a day. And every single day, I actually feel like I'm improving. Like it's not like.
And you will.
Yeah, I mean, I can feel my legs coming back like quick, stronger. It doesn't like I don't get as burned out as quick. Like. So it's been solid. It's been really solid. I feel accomplished too because it's like with everything else going on with the baby and like trying to stream again, getting back into the swing of things. Also trying to, get 30 minutes exercise in there, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when Steph's already taking care of little man for like 4.5, 5 hours by herself, like me trying to fit in another 30-minute workout, and then it turns into 40 minutes because I have to stretch, and then I have to shower because I'm fucking just drenched. You know what I mean?
I mean, 30 minutes. It's all about efficiency, right?
Yeah.
Like you're still working up.
I work my ass off in 30 minutes.
Absolutely, yeah. You could absolutely get in a great workout in 30 minutes. Nova just started running, dude. She started using this app called Couch to 5K. So it basically just kind of like puts you through this course where like you run like 3 times a week, and by the end of it, you're supposed to be able to run a 5K in 30 minutes without stopping. Right.
Wow.
And I told her I would do it with her.
Oh, okay. She told me this. She said I should join. And I was like, I don't know.
Dude, so I don't know what it is, but something about running outside tears my body up. I don't know if it's just like the hard pavement or what, because I can like, there's a different, I don't know if it's mental, but there's such a difference between like just going for a run outside and then like going to play basketball for 3 hours. No problem, right? I can do that any day of the week. I can go there, play pickup basketball for hours, bro. You get me running on the pavement for 3 minutes, and I'm exhausted. My body aches, dude. I went once with her.
I'll tell you why. It's mental stimulation. When you're playing basketball, you're not thinking about you running up and down the court. You're thinking about, okay, I'm playing basketball. I need to score. Like you're playing the game of basketball. You're thinking about basketball. When you're running on concrete, you're just fucking thinking, oh my God, I'm so fucking tired. I just want to be done. This sucks. And you know, that's all you're thinking about. You don't, unless you're like listening to music and you're like zoning out. But like, I notice if I'm focused and thinking about me like riding my bike and how tired I am and like actually thinking about how hard it is, then it's harder. But if I'm like listening to music and I'm like trying to ride to the music or thinking about things I need to do, or dude, I'll be honest, all my podcast topics, and I thought of a ton, I thought of every single one while I was riding my bike. And then like I realize I'm thinking about something else and my mind is elsewhere. And then I look down, it's been 5 more minutes. And I'm like, oh shit, that was an easy 5 minutes. But I've been working hard still. So I think it's all about that. It's like putting your mind in the right place is so important. And besides, pavement is super bad for your knees and your body.
Dude, my ankles, bro.
You got bad ankles.
Yeah, I do. But like I can run on a treadmill like no problem. And like not having, because I remember
it's
even
easier.
when I first moved and we first went into lockdown, I was still living at your place. I like the gym's closed and I was like, dude, this is when I was still like actually trying to be active and stuff. And so I went for a run outside and bro, I was out of commission for like 4 days. My ankles hurt. And same shit this time. Like we went for a run and it wasn't like constant running either. It was like you jog for a minute, then you walk for 30 seconds.
Right.
Then you speed walk for 30. Dude, it's actually a really cool app. And I think like once I start going back to the gym consistently, I'm gonna start running on treadmills and hopefully that helps. But it'd be nice. It'd be nice to actually be able to like accomplish a 5K in 30 minutes.
Yeah, that would be amazing, dude. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I don't necessarily. There's a lot of people struggling during the pandemic, and obviously, you know, we have everyone's locked down, everyone's at home, but there are a lot of companies who saw a huge boost in, you know, like Peloton took the fuck off. Because of the pandemic. And here's the thing. It's not like they created Peloton because of the pandemic. They were already there, but now everyone's stuck at home.
People just find a use for it.
Exactly. And they're like, oh shit, Peloton exists? Now they have bikes and treadmills, and Peloton's got so much shit now. And I thought about it, all those like exercise companies that have just apps, things that you can do at home. There's so many of those now, and I'm sure all of them just took the fuck off over the last year. You know?
I mean, it's nice to see.
It's really nice to see. I mean, people, I don't know, man. It's nice to see because, you know, people are obviously still trying to take care of themselves during the lockdown, doing it the right way. But it is cool to kind of see how technology can evolve to the point where everything becomes a convenience. Like, I love that I can go on my Peloton bike and every single day I can get a new workout. I can do a 45-minute, I don't know, hip hop ride that has intervals, or I can do one that's just like straight sprints where you try to, you know, low resistance for long ass time. Like, there's so many different options, right? And it's literally in my garage. I can just pop in there for 30 minutes. It's convenience is key. If you, I know you don't like cardio, and I know you like going to the gym because that's motivation in itself. And I feel that. But if you do ever decide to get any type of cardio device, and I wish this was sponsored, Peloton, hit me up. Get a Peloton. I mean, you can get, dude, it's incredible. You don't even have to do the bike. They have other things you can do, but.
I just don't know what it is, man. I've tried. I've had treadmills in the past and stuff like that. It just doesn't get any use. Even like, dude, after I moved into my current place, I was like so down on myself about not going to the gym and eating like shit that I would just buy shit to like hopefully like entice me to work out. Like, I bought sandbags, I bought like resistance bands, I bought like all sorts of shit, dude, just to like hope.
Bring them over.
I'm like, dude, I probably should. I
bring them over.
Put, like, a little garage together, or a little gym together.
Just something. I actually got some good shit,
but I can't do it. I literally can't work out at home. It's miserable. I never feel like I've actually worked out. I always just feel sore and tired, but not a good sore, like hurt. Yeah. I feel hurt. Like, dude, there's a difference between like going to the gym, having a great workout, and being sore the next day, than like working out and just being hurt. And like, I hate that feeling.
You think it's a mental thing too?
I don't know. I mean, granted, doing workouts at home is much different. Like me, doing squats with a sandbag on my back is much different than doing squats with a barbell on my back, right? I'm working muscles differently, and like maybe that's why. Maybe just like I'm working those muscles like.
Or maybe your form's not the same because you're using fucking sandbags, and so you're doing it incorrectly.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
So
like,
if you get the proper tools that you would use at the gym, I feel like, I mean, it's different. I get it. Going to the gym, the act of like getting clothes on, your gym clothes, going to the gym, you know,
the whole routine,
moving, the whole routine, it kind of gets you in the mood, right? Yeah, I feel that. When we were doing that, it's like, oh, we're getting ready to go to the gym. You get your pre-workout, you start going, you know, we would drive there, we're having, you know, we'd get into good moods, and then you kind of have people to push you, right? And you see other people that are doing the same thing. You're like, oh, if that fucking guy can do it, I can do it. Like, we can all do this. But when you're by yourself and you're in your garage or your little home gym,
it's hard to have that motivation.
Motivation's super hard. Self-motivation's super hard. I think the only reason I know why the only reason. I had no self-motivation until that little booger popped out and I saw him and I was like, dude, I need to take better care of myself. Like, I don't have a choice now. And that is my motive, like my big motivator now. And so like sometimes I legitimately, like I have his little, I have an app, obviously when he's like taking a nap or something, we can see him like a little baby monitor. And I'll be sitting there like halfway through my workout. I'll be like, fuck, dude, I'm so tired. Like, oh man, this has been a tough one. Like, I've done 15 minutes. I can just cut it short. Like 15 minutes is something. I look over and I look at him, and sometimes I'm like, nah, dude, I gotta keep going. I gotta do this for him. And he literally just looking at him sometimes motivates me to just get shit done. So I don't know, man. Motivation comes in different ways, right? Everyone has different motivators.
I think I've noticed it. I've noticed it more. So gyms have opened back up around here, but they're on a reservation basis. And so I have been going, but because it's a reservation, like they're pretty much dead. Like the gyms are dead. Yeah. And I've like, dude, even like it's nice to go and be able to have like whatever machine, whatever like equipment you want available to you. But I also like I really don't feel as motivated when I'm just there to like there's no like big strong dudes to push me, you know what I mean? Like damn, that dude has thick legs.
Yeah, I want to be like that.
I want my legs to look like that. This dude's squatting 405 like right next to me. I'm squatting 135. Like, bro, I need to step it up. You know, and so it's just like, it's just like
I feel that.
I don't know. The social aspect of it is a lot of motivation for me too. And I think that's because I've always been like more on the shy side.
Yeah.
And so like being able to go there and like relate to other people around me and stuff, and just like it's almost like a community feeling.
Oh, it's absolutely a community.
Everyone there just trying to better themselves and like do something together, you know. And so like now that I don't have that one, I don't have that at home for sure. Like when I'm doing my workouts, I kind of just feel like I feel almost stupid like working out at home. Like no joke. Like I'm sitting there in the backyard hucking a fucking sandbag over my shoulder. Like, what is this doing for me?
Yeah. I mean, that's a big part of really why I want to get like this little home gym put together, because, you know, especially when Rick is here, like I feel like if we do it right and we're on a good schedule, like the three of us can motivate each other and we can actually work out together, which would be nice. You know, and it's always nice to just have people to work out, even for the social aspect. Like we're still getting exercise in and being healthy, but we're also, you know, having bro time, just fucking hanging out and
dude,
talking.
I felt like that was such a bonding experience just for like me, you, and John when we would go to the gym. Like it was just nice to just have the boys go and work out together and like have that camaraderie.
Exactly.
You know,
and you know, you're killing two birds with one stone. You get a little socialization, and you know you're taking care of yourself, dude. I just miss shooting hoops. I think that's what I miss. I assume because of COVID, even with the gyms open, the courts are probably shut down.
They have equipment all over the courts, just to like spread everything out. They have cardio equipment all over the courts.
I figured, dude. I miss that though. Like you get a good workout in, especially arm day. Your arms would be fucking jello. Then you try to go shoot a free throw and you'd airball it. You'd be like, okay, fuck that. I'm still shooting though. I don't know. I miss that. I really miss shooting.
Dude, I had a dream. Literally last night that I joined a rec league.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
bro.
Dude,
as soon as like
that would be fire.
I'm telling
content.
you, as soon as the cardio is the big thing for me. That's the only reason That's the only reason I've been hesitant to join a rec league. Well, now I have a child, so that's going to be tough.
Yes.
But because of the cardio aspect, because I'd be dead within like fucking 3 minutes. And I'd be like, okay, dudes, I got to go sit on the bench. I'm so tired. I'm dying. But if I get in better, if I get in better shape and I'm like, I'm able to run up and down the court and not die, then dude, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm totally down.
Dude, I don't know why it's been so enticing, but then I got scared in my dream. I remember, dude, because I haven't shot a basketball in almost a year.
You'll be fine.
And so I'm like, do I even remember? Do I know how to do this anymore? Like, is it like riding a bike, or am I gonna go there and just look foolish? And in my dream, I was scared to take a shot. I didn't take a shot. I was playing hella defense, bro, pissing people off. But I didn't take a shot.
And I wish I had basketball dreams. Did I have fucked up dreams? My dreams
Dude,
are
usually
so
same.
up.
That was the first dream that I had that I wasn't like getting murdered or something.
Right? Jesus.
That wasn't like extremely stressful, like my teeth falling out and stuff.
Oh god, that sounds horrific. Actually, this is a good segue. Basketball, NBA, basketball, NBA basketball.
Oh.
The NBA basketball season started around Christmas, which is like the greatest time ever to start the season. Been weird with a short off season, and then it's been a wild season so far.
Oh, actually, a wild season,
Some
bro. The James
shit.
Harden saga,
Dude, what the fuck? Okay, so let's. I have a list of where we'll start, and we'll go down.
Okay.
First things first, we gotta talk about our teams. Blazers and the Pistons.
Dude, can't wait.
Well, I mean, yeah, same. Are you kidding me? Blazers, dude, I don't know what it is. We
Did Nurk go down again?
Nurk broke his hand. CJ broke his foot. CJ broke his foot, dude. And then played a whole quarter. Still played, was scoring, and then he at halftime went in, and they're like, "Oh no,
like, hey.
You broke your foot," and so now he's out. Nurk broke his hand on some fluke. He just like some guy was driving and he went to go swipe for the steal, broke his hand. Dude, broke his, I don't know if it was a hand or his wrist, but he's out for 8 weeks. Not that bad. Not that bad. Obviously.
That's still 2 months without your starting center.
Yeah.
That's a lot of basketball, dude.
I know. And he was just kind of getting back into the swing of things. He's coming off that broken leg.
And the West is rough, bro. Like you can't afford to just lose random games in the West.
No. So we're missing Zach Collins, obviously. So yeah, Zach Collins had surgery again, so he's out. I don't know. I love Zach Collins, and I think he has like so much potential. But dude, we have a curse. We have a big man curse. We cannot. Our big men just don't stay healthy, and I don't know. It's terrifying. So CJ's out. Derek Jones Jr. was out. Rocco I think Derek Jones Jr. Is coming back today, but he like sprained or something. I think he sprained his leg. Dame was out. Dame did something. He was out for a couple, and we beat Philly. Did you hear about this?
No.
Dude, the only starter that played against Philadelphia was Robert Covington. Every other starter was out, and we beat the Sixers by like 20. And they're number 1 in the East. Granted, they didn't have. I could not believe it. I don't know how the fuck we won that game. I thought it was a wash, dude. I was like, there's no way we're fucking winning that. And we came out, we won it. Blazers are playing right now, by the way. But I want to watch. But hey, it's podcast time. I've watched every game this year. But Dame and Derek Jones Jr. are back. So, and we're playing the Knicks. So if we beat Philadelphia with one starter and then we lose to the fucking Knicks, I'm gonna be furious. But that's Trailblazers basketball. So we'll see.
So
It's been brutal. Anyways, Pistons.
Okay, the Pistons have the worst record in the NBA right now. But
who do you guys have? Like, come on, give me the silver lining.
So the silver lining is we might actually do poorly enough this year.
The number
keep
one?
our draft pick. So I was just looking it up right now.
Is it a protected?
So if it's lottery, I believe we keep it. If it's 17 to 30 in the first round, it goes to Houston.
You guys are. Oh, no wonder you guys have a shit record. You guys aren't going to give up that pick.
Yeah. So, but we also have we have a lot of good young dudes, man. I feel like we're just missing a couple pieces. We're like I will say we are like the kings of picking up players, letting players go too soon.
Dude,
i.e. Chris Middleton, i.e.
Christian Wood.
Christian Wood,
who I think just got injured pretty bad. I think he hurt his ankle. But Christian Wood, I think he was like on top 3 for most improved player.
Absolutely,
dude. He was.
I mean, Jeremy Grant's on that list now too. Jeremy Grant's playing great for us.
Jeremy Grant's always on the Pistons now. Well, he's been bouncing around because he was what? He went to Thunder and then he was on the Nuggets and then now he's on the Pistons.
Yeah, and I mean we have good pieces, but we don't. I mean, it's been the same issue for like the last 10 years or so, 15 years.
People just keep coming in and out. That's the problem.
We just don't have like somebody that we can give the ball to. Blake's he's a great role player now.
You're paying him way too much.
Absolutely. Derrick Rose, dude, Killian Hayes working with Derrick Rose, I'm very, very hopeful for that.
Killian Hayes, yeah, I do like that. That's a good little like mentorship right there, like with Derrick Rose for sure. Derrick Rose, awesome player. You want to support him, but he's still not the Derrick Rose that he was at one point. Even though he'll never be, and that's not his fault. But I don't know, man. The Pistons, I agree with you. It's like you guys bring in these great young players, and I feel like they develop pretty well. And I imagine they develop well because they get a lot of fucking playing time on the Pistons, right? So they're playing NBA games.
Rookies this year. I think Sadiq Bey is our other rookie. He's been playing great too. Granted, numbers are inflated because the Pistons suck. And we don't have like a lot of
garbage time or something.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a player that's going out and getting 50 every night. So it could be any night could be your night. And if you're playing dude, Mason Plumlee is probably our best player.
Okay,
consistently.
When Mason Plumlee was on the Blazers,
double machine, bro.
When he was on the Blazers, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this, dude. Mason Plumlee, he was one of the fucking softest big men I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Dude, I remember you complaining.
I almost got thrown out of a Blazers game. Dude, okay, story time. I think I might have told you this story or maybe talked about it on the podcast. So me and Steph, we went to a Blazers game. This was actually before Paul Allen passed away. Rest in peace. And it was Nuggets Blazers, and we got tickets. But we had just had a meeting with the Blazers front office regarding the NBA 2K League. They brought us in to consult, and they were talking to us about Twitch, and like this is before Blazer 5 gaming was a thing. So they were like talking to us about Twitch and what they needed to do for their 2K team. So they brought us in, and then they were like, "Hey, we would love to put you guys in some seats and come to a game." And so we show up, and they're like, "Hey, come to this like VIP section. It's like this restaurant. Booze is free, food is free." And we're like, "Okay, fuck yeah!" So we walk in, and I'm meeting some of the front office members. They're all in suits and shit. All right. And they're like, "Hey, so Paul Allen is actually not here tonight. Would you want his seats?" And me and Steph were like, yes. Granted, these weren't his actual seats, so he has like 2 sets of seats on the baseline, I think, for family and friends and stuff. So these were his like secondary ones. So we were like, yes. So we were on the baseline on the floor. Dude. And again, let me say this again. This is when I had free booze, so we could go into the tunnel. So I'm double fisting. I got 2 beers. I'm dual fisting, bro. I'm dual fisting. And I'm over here. Vernon's frozen, but that's the cutest face I've ever seen. So I'm double fisting IPAs, all right? And I'm feeling, I'm like, this is fucking awesome, dude. Hell yeah, bro. So we are sitting on the floor against the Nuggets. This is when, the Nuggets were pretty good. This is, and we had fucking Mason Plumlee. Wait, did we have Mason Plumlee, or was Mason Plumlee on the other team by then? Maybe he was on the Nuggets, and that's why I was giving him so much shit. Either way, Mason Plumlee, I put 2 IPAs back. Yo, every single quarter, I'm like, "Babe, you want to go get some more drinks?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "They're free," so we go up every time. 2, I get 2, right? Dude, by halftime, I'm like 5 IPAs in, I'm fucking drunk. And I'm starting to get lippy. I'm starting to get really lippy. And Mason Plumlee comes down. Bro. He does some soft ass shit. I'm like,
you're the worst.
I'm like, Mason Plumlee, bro. You're fucking soft. You don't even deserve to be in the NBA. And I'm sitting here. I was getting rowdy. I mean, I was being like toxic.
Brennan's 5'10", frail frame,
Oh, dude,
calling an NBA player.
Dude,
soft.
he could fucking palm me and put me through the rim. Yeah, but I'm drunk, so I'm saying some dumb shit. And the ushers, there's like this usher that's sitting close to us. And by the way, everyone behind me and in my seat, like near me, is fucking dying laughing. Like everyone's having a good time. And probably because everyone else is getting free booze too. So
everyone's just drunk.
But the usher comes over and they're like, sir, you need to calm down. We're not going to ask you again. And I was like, oh shit. And Steph looks at me and she's like, you're literally in Paul Allen's seats, Brennan. Stop. You're gonna, yeah, never. I don't actually, that's not true because I think we did get tickets later on. But I learned my lesson. I was like, okay, you're right. I probably shouldn't be doing this in these seats specifically. I don't know, dude.
Any other seats, if I pay for these seats, I'm flaming anyone I want.
I mean, I told you about the Dennis Schroeder episode.
You didn't.
Yeah,
no.
I guess
Dude,
the
it
game.
Sounds like you have a problem.
Yeah, I get a little booze in me, and then I become courtside Karen, dude. I don't know. I don't say anything like vulgar. I just get in their heads, bro. I just fuck with them. I'm a heckler.
Karen, bro.
I'm a heckler. Like
oh my god, dude.
Okay, no. I've told you the story, the OKC story, the buzzer beater, the wave goodbye to OKC. I was there for that.
Oh yeah,
that's that one.
Waving at yeah.
And it was before Dame hit it. And Dennis Schroeder came down the floor, and it was a free throw, and he was gassed, and I had aisle seats. I always got these aisle seats. I wasn't courtside then, but I was like probably 6th, 7th row with my friend Lucas. And dude, I mean, it's playoffs. We're fucking drinking. I'm feeling it. And I stand up because, I stand up in the aisle. Like I get up out of my seat, I stand and I grab the bar, and it's free throws. And I think the Blazers were shooting free throws, so it was quieter. Yeah. And we're nearing the end of the game. And I'm like, Dennis! Hey, Dennis! Because Dennis was he was roasting us. And I was trying to get in his head. And he turns, and dude, I'm not kidding. He looks me square in the face. I'm like, it's coming, Dennis. And I tap my wrist. It's coming, Dennis. And I tap my wrist. And again, the usher's like, sir, please sit down in your seat and stop talking to the players. Oh, Steph's calling me. I gotta, okay, Oh.
Dude, so I think it's safe to say
I'm sorry, I won't yell anymore.
That Brennan won them that game.
Oh God, dude, I got in trouble. I got in trouble.
Dude, it's called being a dad.
Oh man.
Little man's down to sleep, and you're out here, dude.
Oh no.
Fuck you, Dennis! Oh, no, it's coming!
I mean, I deserve that, yeah. I'm sorry. Oh no. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm sorry. I think I woke the baby. Dude, I'm a terrible father. Anyways, Jesus. Dude, I'm literally a courtside Karen at home. My baby. Dude, this is why I gotta get soundproofing in here.
Courtside Karen.
She's gonna put me, Steph's talking to me. She's like, we need to get you a box and put you outside or something. Anyways, Anyways, no more yelling, guys. We're only whispering from now on. So I'm yelling at Dennis, and
we're whispering at Dennis.
Yeah, he looks me straight in the eyes. Dennis, I tap my wrist, and then later on, that's when he hit it. That's when he hit the shot. I think that was my one moment. I peaked that moment.
Yeah, but like I said, you won. It's safe to say that you won the Blazers that game.
Yeah, I think so.
You took Schroeder out. Took Schroeder out.
I somehow
played the mental game.
I guess so. Yeah, I don't think so. I think Dennis roasted us all series. Dennis Schroeder is a phenomenal basketball player.
Yeah,
he's really
very
good.
Underrated.
I actually really like him as a player. But sometimes you just gotta heckle. You gotta get in there. You gotta get in their heads.
Absolutely.
So I
except when you're that close. If they can see me, dude. If they can pick me out of the crowd, dude, I'm not trying to get Ron Artest.
Dude, actually though, I don't say anything warranting like me being punched. And
to be
elbowed.
fair, the dude threw a cup at him. It wasn't anything that he said.
I would never do that.
If you throw, hey, just quick
don't be throwing
recap.
Shit.
If you throw something at somebody, it does not matter who they are, what they're doing. You deserve to get hit, bro. Unless you're throwing like love, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna smoke you in the face with all this love, bro.
That's ridiculous.
You throw your cup of beer at me, bro. It's on.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I don't care, bro.
I would never do that. No, I just get a little lippy. You know, and I'll be honest, bro. If they said something back to me, I'd probably cower like a bitch and sit down. But they usually don't.
I'm sorry. Hey, fuck you, Dennis. What'd you say to me? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Dennis. I love you. Can you sign my jersey?
You're
please?
playing great.
No, man. You know, you just, you know, a little booze in your system. You get a little cocky. Anyways.
Gold Glove for 6th Man of the Year.
Oh, Jesus, dude. I'm 5'10", bro. I'm a little bitch. What am I gonna do? Anyways. Okay. So Blazers, Pistons, Christian Wood. Dude, big props to Christian Wood. I mean, you were always talking him up, and I didn't really. Definitely. I mean, obviously, who's watching Piston games? So I didn't really see a lot of him. Division. And then I've been keeping my eye on him. Obviously, he went to Houston and he was playing with James Harden. But every time, and even when I'm not watching games, I like pull up ESPN box scores and I just look at who's playing well. Which obviously doesn't tell the full story, but like, you know, it kind of gives me a little bit of an idea. And Christian Wood every night, 23, 24. Like Mans was the second best player on Houston. You know, now I still think he's might be the best player on Houston. Like John Wall, they got Boogie. Yeah. They got a good little squad. Oh, and they have Oladipo now.
Bro,
do they actually have a squad?
I'm so confusion. Yeah, the Houston is actually really good right now. Yeah. I mean, on paper, they have a great lineup. Yeah. Right? If they can stay healthy, Boogie just had, I remember reading it. Boogie had a comeback game where he dropped like 30 and 15 or something like that.
Yeah, so Boogie's coming off the bench. He's solid. John Wall looks like he's kind of back to his normal self. Dude's still like the fastest dude in the NBA, maybe behind
so as James Harden, why would you not want to play with that, bro? Because it's John Wall's really not a ball dominant point guard.
I mean, he is.
But because then again, he's the point guard, it's not like, dude. I mean, I guess, well, maybe not, because Bradley Beal's having the career of his life right now, or the season of his life right now, and has been with John Wall for how long?
De'Aaron Fox
he's playing with Russell.
De'Aaron Fox is who I was trying to think of on the Kings. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Dude, this year's been wild. Houston's completely changed up. Dude, I feel like Indiana really did Oladipo dirty. So I like Victor Oladipo. So I really hope he does well for Houston, even though I don't like Houston at all, and I don't want to ever see them win anything. Sorry, Rockets fans. But I don't know, man. I really like Victor Oladipo. Obviously, I want John Wall to do well. Boogie's Boogie. You know, I don't know if he can stay healthy, he's gonna be a beast. But Christian Wood, I really like his game, dude. He's a beast. So, what else? The Nets, dude. The whole Harden fiasco. I just think it's almost like too many things happened where it just couldn't be repaired for James Harden. Like he was done. He was just done with Houston.
He just checked out. He was checked out. He was like, if I have to play for Houston, I'm not. Dude, you don't get James Harden.
But that's the thing. He would still come in and play like James Harden.
Yeah, but that was super. It was just a toxic environment. It felt like my man's just going to parties and like I heard he wasn't taking practices serious and like, dude, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing.
But he would show up on game day and drop 50. So
yeah, that's the thing. He would still do his thing. I mean, James Harden is a walking bucket. That dude is insane, right? He's a phenomenal basketball player. But what's weird is he's always been, at least when he was on Houston, it was like he was the type of player where I feel like he wanted to be the star. Like maybe that's not true, but I feel like that's how it came across. And then all of a sudden he goes to the Nets. And now he's like, oh no, I'm just here to put KD and Kyrie in the right positions. I don't really care about scoring anymore. It's like, why couldn't you do that before? Why is that a thing now?
What's different now?
Yeah,
because I always go back to the old OKC team. Granted, they were all real young players, but Russell Westbrook, KD, and James Harden all played on the same team at one point. Yeah. Dude, the very next season after they all separated, because I think Harden went first, and then like a couple seasons later, the season after, Russell Westbrook and KD parted ways. But dude, that season after they were all on separate teams, I think they held like the top, like 3 of the top 5 for MVP running. You had 3 MVP runners playing on the same team, and they couldn't figure out how to make it work.
I mean, egos, you know, people, I don't know. Maybe they're changed now, like KD and James Harden specifically. I don't think KD's changed a bit, but I think maybe James Harden has changed. I think it's like,
it just comes with age, right? I think like Melo, I compare Melo to like that mindset where like he wants to be the number one dude, and so he's going like he's getting bounced around teams, he's playing for garbage teams, he's never won anything, but now he comes to the Blazers playing great. He's playing his role, dude. He's being a mentor. He's like there when you need him, but he's not like this ball dominant dropping like putting up 40 shots a game, you know?
He has really, really great games, and he also has games where I think he kind of falls into his old mellow ways sometimes. It's frustrating to watch, especially if the ball is just not going. Granted, you know,
bad games are bad games.
Bad games, people have bad games, right? Shooters shoot, you know, even if you're missing, it happens, right? Carmelo Anthony's, there's a reason he's one of the greatest scorers of all time. Like, he's a Hall of Famer through and through. He's a phenomenal, I mean, he can go get a bucket. Like, that dude is pretty much a shoo-in for 20 points off the bench, which is amazing. We need that shit.
I love just his awareness. Melo's awareness, bro. He plays smart now, it feels like. And like I said, sometimes the ball just doesn't go in. People have bad games. Yeah. But he's taking good shot. He's making good plays. I like Melo's role now. I like the player he's become. He
takes good shots sometimes. Like I love my favorite Melo is the Melo who's setting up in the corner, takes a shot like in the flow of the offense. The Melo I don't like unless he's fucking hitting everything, which is he does have games like that. The Melo I don't like is the one who gets it down and he fucking ISOs and he just backs it down, turn around, and he every time.
But that's a good shot for Melo.
It is if it's falling, but there's games where dude he's 1 for 9 and he's still doing it. And I get
shooters shoot. The game before he was 7 and 9.
Fair enough, but if he's 1 for 9 and you have Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum on the same fucking floor, and CJ before he got injured was leading the league in 3-pointers made, and he was better than Dame when he got injured. CJ was our number one player when he got hurt. Granted, Dame was off to a little bit of a rough start. I don't think that would have lasted until the end of the year because Dame is Dame.
Right.
But you know, but in the bubble, oh my God, Melo was perfect. Melo was fucking huge for us. He was hitting so many clutch threes. He was in
a lot of post turnarounds.
Dude, he was just money. And I was really, really nervous when I heard that we were going to get Melo. I was like, this is either going to, I think I said it. I was like, this is going to go one of two ways. It's going to be really, really good, or it's going to be really, really bad. And I'm glad that I was pleasantly surprised. Melo's been fucking amazing. I love Melo.
Dude, I knew it was gonna be a good pickup for you guys when they were like, yeah, he's coming off the bench. When he was okay with coming off the bench.
He started last year in the bubble. He started.
Yeah, but I think that's because you guys had injuries.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because he started at power forward. But we brought Enes Kanter back. Enes Kanter is a fucking beast. His defense.
I like Enes Kanter's game.
Dude, he's like one of the best offensive rebounders in the game. He's nuts. Yeah. He gives us so many second chance opportunities, and he's just, dude, he's a workhorse. I just like him. He's a good player. I'm glad we brought him back because he went to Boston for a year. But I mean, if it wasn't for Enes Kanter, because the year Nurk broke his leg, we had Enes as our backup, and Enes filled in, and we went to the Western Conference Finals. You know, that was the year. So, and if it wasn't for Enes, he played out of his mind. There's no way we would have been able to do that. And he's doing the same thing this year for us. He's filled in phenomenally.
Heck yeah.
He's a great center. So, I don't know, man. Injuries suck. But, you know, dude, we're actually playing better than I expected us to. Gary Trent Jr. is going to get fucking paid. That dude's a menace. Bro. He's so good.
He, especially, dude, I remember like when we were watching games in the bubble, and he was absolute money, dude, from 3.
Yeah. Dude, insane. He was going off in the bubble. He's still money for the most part. I mean, he put up 27 off the bench against the Lakers, and like he single-handedly probably, well, not single-handedly, obviously it's a team game, but if it wasn't for Gary Trent Jr., we probably wouldn't have beat the Lakers.
For sure,
dude. He's starting now because CJ's out. So, and he's putting up 20 plus 25 a game, dude. 25 a game.
Dude, that's scary, bro. That's scary because he's gonna want a paycheck, bro. It's gonna be the Christian Wood thing, dude.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're gonna keep him. Like, I think we're gonna give him.
You
money.
Definitely should.
But that probably means we're not gonna be able to keep like Rodney Hood or something. And Rodney Hood is just kind of getting back into the swing of things. So. I don't know. We're gonna have to. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I don't know. It's good. This is a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have.
I mean, for now,
a ton of players
until they want a bunch of money
everybody
and
wants
then
money.
they go elsewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why we got to win now. We got to win now.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I have liked your team for the last few seasons. They've been nice to root for when my Pistons were kind of just off and, you know, doing whatever they're doing. But, you know.
So there's some other teams I wanted to talk about. One, let's talk a little bit more about the Nets. If the Nets, Kyrie, KD, and Harden.
Disgusting.
Insane, right? Plus, I mean, who else do they have? They've got some great other players. If they still had,
I mean, they got rid of LeVert, right? And who was the other? Allen? Was it Allen?
Yeah, they don't have Jared Allen, so they're kind of small in the big man section. They got Jeff Green now, so they brought.
Jeff Green's always been a pretty solid role player.
I mean, Jeff Green plays well with Harden too. They just play well with each other.
I think you just put those three players on the same team. That's enough offense for the next 4 years.
Offense isn't the problem; it's their defense, dude. I mean, granted, the Wizards are really like fast-paced offense and they score a lot, but they gave up like 146 to the Wizards in regulation, and it was like 146 to like 144 was the final score, something like that. But like they have no defense, literally no defense.
Yeah.
Granted, if you're putting up 144 points a game, you know, and you play just a tiny bit of defense, you might be able to, you know, win. But
I feel like that's like an actual mindset that they can be in. Like they have enough offensive threats to be like, okay, we just need to score more.
Yeah, but you gotta play defense.
It's like 2K, bro. You just trade buckets, bro. You just trade buckets the entire game.
Threes for twos.
Actually,
I don't know. I feel like if they don't do anything, like this is gonna be really embarrassing for all three of them. Like it's gonna really hinder all three of theirs. Like,
I mean, wait, is Kyrie was out with injury, right?
Was he out for?
I don't recall. I thought one of
Kyrie's
them.
weird, bro.
Kyrie, because he went to a party, dude, and had to quarantine.
He just disappeared, dude. Kyrie's weird. I mean, he's a weird dude.
He's a flat earther.
He's a flat earther. I don't think that's actually. I think didn't he say that wasn't true, or he? I don't know.
No, he absolutely, dude.
Dude fell into the YouTube rabbit hole.
Kyrie Irving.
I don't know. Kyrie's a weird one, right? Like, I'll admit he's a phenomenal basketball player. His skills on the court are ridiculous, but his off court, that whole team's got some weird off court antics. You know, a bunch of divas. I don't know. Harden doesn't seem to be doing anything weird. I mean, he just likes his strip clubs, right? Mans can't stay away from titties and ass, I guess, but that's why everyone's like, he's coming to Portland, bro. They got so many strip clubs. And then CJ went off and had like a career high the same day. He was like, no, we're not. You're not trading me for James Harden. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Thank God too. I don't want James Harden number 2.
It's just so, bro. It's just so weird. I get having like super teams, right? It's always been a thing in the NBA, but the NBA also has made it a point to not allow stuff like that to happen. And like Kyrie and KD with LeVert and Allen was enough to like be top of the East. Yeah. Absolutely. And they've denied, bro, the one that comes to my head the most is when they denied I think Chris Paul to the Lakers to play with Kobe. They're like, no, you guys can't do that. The league denied that trade. And that was when Kobe had nobody. They were like, no, that shit, Chris Paul and Kobe's too powerful. You can't do it.
I mean, that would have been a crazy duo, but
that would have been awesome. But then they let KD go to the Warriors. Right. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting that wrong. I don't know the logistics behind it, but I'm pretty sure there was a trade or a signing in progress, and the league vetoed it.
That's wild. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess times have changed. The NBA is different. I don't know.
But you've always had super teams, so the fact that they chose to veto that one and not other ones, it's weird. Is weird to me.
I don't know. I also have the Jazz on here, dude, who's been the hottest team in the NBA, dude. I think they had a 14 game winning streak, something like that. I think they just lost a game, but they've won like 14 out of their last 15 games. And the Jazz are, I don't think they got anybody new. I think it's literally the same squad they had last year. There may be a few different pieces, but for the most part, they're the same team they were last year. And Dude, they've been solid. I mean, we know Donovan Mitchell. That dude's insane.
Nuts.
He's just a scorer. He can go off for 50. Bogdanovich, sharpshooter. Who else? I mean,
Rudy
they've just
Gobert, Mike
Rudy
Conley,
Gobert,
Joe Ingles,
dude,
Derek Favors.
Ingles.
Yeah, they got a squad.
Getting jingled all night. Oh, who do they have off the bench? They have Jordan Clarkson. I think Jordan Clarkson's sixth man of the year right now. Unless I don't know. Maybe it's because I just watch. For some reason, I always watch a Jazz game when they're on TV. But dude, I've been watching a lot of Jordan Clarkson. That dude will come in and dude, he is insane off the bench. I would fucking kill for Jordan Clarkson to come off my team's bench. That dude is crazy good now. I'm sure there's some other people that are up there in sixth man of the year, but that dude's got to be in the list for sure. That team's nasty. And I feel like they were kind of, I feel like nobody ever talks about the Jazz, really. You know, they're always kind of...
They're not a real big market team.
No,
you know?
of course not. I mean, Utah. But they, Mormons. But they, I don't know. They're top team. They're the hottest team of basketball right now, which is crazy to think considering we have a team with Kyrie and KD and James Harden. And then you've got... LeBron got the Lakers and
Kawhi and Paul George and the fucking the Jazz are coming through with the best record in the league.
Crazy. So
it does make me happy, dude. It does make me happy that the Clippers are actually the third in the West. I think the Jazz are shocking everyone right now. But I mean, Donovan Mitchell's a superstar. I think we can actually say he's a superstar. Rudy Gobert is definitely an all-star.
Absolutely.
Superstar moment. So like they have the pieces, but like, dude.
Nuggets are good too. Nuggets are really good.
I would not have put them over the Lakers, Clippers, or Nuggets.
No,
actually,
absolutely. Well, dude, Jokic just fucking gave Rudy Gobert the. I'm not gonna say
Dickens?
The Dickens the other night, dude.
Yeah.
Jokic went off against him and just crushed him. So I mean, Joker. I don't know, man. Joker's one of those guys who's. I still think he's like one of the most talented. Oh, he's like one of the, if not, Joel Embiid's up there, most talented bigs in the game. But he sometimes I feel like he doesn't show up.
Bro, no,
or maybe it's the rest of the team.
He actually has some of the best awareness I've ever seen in a big.
Oh, he's a crazy passing big. He's so good.
He's
point center. He's literally a point center.
Yeah, the epitome of a point center. It's actually really fun to watch.
Yeah, he's a beast. Yeah, so I mean, the West is good, but there's some really good teams in the East as well. I mean, Philadelphia is good. The Nets are obviously going to be a playoff team. They're going to figure it out. They're going to be good. They're going to be hard to beat.
Dude, I don't know who is good in the East, bro.
East? Hang on.
I'm looking at all the teams right now. 76ers, I mean, they've been relevant now for years. You know, trust the process. The Bucks, I still am
the
not
Bucks
convinced.
are underachievers.
They're not underachievers. Giannis is just that good that they've been relevant, but they don't.
They have a good squad. They have a really good squad.
They got Drew Holiday now.
They got Drew Holiday. Holiday. Drew Holiday's super underrated. That dude's a fucking
absolutely. He's been for his entire career. But like, dude, I'm still.
Yeah, they got Chris Middleton, all-star.
I'm not sold.
He's an all-star. What do you mean you're not sold?
I'm not sold on him.
Chris Middleton, I don't know how you're not sold. He's literally an all-star.
I'm not sold.
They picked up Torrey Craig, who's a great defender. They have Brook Lopez, who can shoot the three. He's a great stretch big.
He can play the center. You're right. He plays the center position.
Brook Lopez is solid. I think their biggest pickup was Drew Holiday. I don't know. I mean, they're definitely one of the best teams in the East. So let's see: Sixers, Bucks, Nets, Celtics. Dude, Celtics are phenomenal.
Yeah, they just got to get it together too. They're 12-9. They almost have a losing record.
Yeah, actually, I'm shocked that their record's 12-9. I don't know if they've been battling.
Are they dealing with injuries?
Yeah, I think so. I think is Tatum injured? I think Tatum might be injured.
Maybe they still got. No, maybe not. They still got their core. Man. Yeah. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker.
I mean, I'm looking at the top 8 teams in the East. We got Hornets. We got Sixers, Bucks, Nets, Celtics, Pacers, Hawks, Raptors, and Hornets. Wait, who did the Pacers get out of this whole? They don't have Oladipo. So who do they have now? They have Sabonis, Turner, Malcolm Brogdon. That's who they got.
Wait, is it the same LeVert?
Yeah, Karis LeVert. Oh, but LeVert had that thing. Remember? LeVert, they found like a I don't know, not a tumor. They found something in Levert in a scan,
Oh,
and so he
I
can't
do
play.
remember that.
Was it on his kidney? I think it's a tumor on his kidney or
tumor.
a growth or something. Yeah,
a mass on his kidney. Chat saying.
So like the trade almost like saved his life because they wouldn't have found it otherwise if they
didn't do the physical.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, dude, I remember reading that. That's crazy.
So if he when he
scary.
comes back, I mean he's gonna be one of their best players for sure. Levert's a beast.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
But I don't know, man. This season's been wild. What do you think about the rookies for this season so far?
Dude, I like LaMelo, bro.
Dude, I do too. I hate to admit it because I was not really set on LaMelo. Like, you know, I heard all these things. He has incredible basketball IQ. He's going to be the best ball brother. But I was like, nah, dude, I think he's overrated. Like, come on. I don't know. I saw clips. But then now the more I watch him, the more I'm like, okay, this dude's going to be nasty.
He's going to be nasty,
he already
bro.
is. Dude, he already is kind of nasty.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, the Hornets are the 8th seed right now. And he is absolutely, I mean, I guess they have Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, and Gordon Hayward's
out with
Gordon's been playing really well. Unless he just got injured.
They got a pretty decent.
They got Graham, they got Terry Rozier.
Yeah, Cody Zeller's not the worst big man in the league.
Excuse me?
Bismack
Cody
Biyombo.
Zeller looking like a substitute teacher on the court.
Bro.
All right.
You gonna garner my respect, his 7-foot tall ass. Walk in my classroom, say, get your books out. I'm listening. My books are out, sir.
I mean, LaMelo, he can score pretty well. I mean, his passing is already, I feel like, almost elite. Like his passing is phenomenal. And he just has a great feel for the game.
It's all them Chino Hills days, bro. Their offense was get a rebound and huck it down court. My man's could have been a quarterback for any NFL team.
Right. And then but his defense, good God, he is a detriment. But that's okay. That, you know, he can work on it.
That's something that he can actually develop. Like, he has the athleticism to play D.
Oh, for sure. And that's the thing. He's got long arms. He's got huge reach. He's got the body to be a great defender. He just got to learn how to play defense. So, I mean, the best rookie, in my opinion, thus far, and I think everybody. Well, actually, no, I didn't think anybody. The best rookie has been Tyrese Halliburton for the Kings, who I don't think anybody expected him to be the best. And that dude is insane. Look at his stats, bro. Amazing. He's been shooting super well. Granted, he's on the Kings, so he's getting good minutes. I don't think the Kings are doing that well, but he's been really good. And he's definitely been, I think, the best.
I'm looking at his stats right now. It's very all over the place.
I don't think stats tell the whole story. He's been really good.
But
maybe he's been inconsistent.
Minutes. Maybe he's definitely getting minutes. I mean, he dropped 17 on y'all for 7 of 10, 3 of 4, with 5 rebounds, 9 assists.
Yeah,
but then he also has games. He also has games where he comes in and plays 23 minutes and only shoots 3 shots, has 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. I mean, for a rookie though, I mean, the stats are there. Yeah, there's a lot of potential.
He's been solid. I mean, everybody thought number 1 pick Anthony Edwards, and he came in and he's doing things. He's doing it. Anthony Edwards is good. Sometimes when people come in, especially rookies, their first game, their first couple seasons, they don't have the bodies. They don't look like NBA players yet, right?
It really is. It goes back to like, bro, when the Knicks were like playing really, really poorly, and somebody had brought up, I think it was on a podcast, maybe it was on a television like broadcast or something like that. But somebody was like, "Oh, dude, like this college could like the number 1 college team beat the worst NBA team." And everybody who was in the NBA was
absolutely
not, dude.
Not a way.
These kids would get tore up by the fucking 7 and however many losses Knicks.
And that's the thing. It's not necessarily because of their basketball skill. It's because of the size and their strength.
And just IQ a lot goes in, dude. It's a different game, bro.
Way different.
It's a different game.
They would get fucking bullied. It wouldn't even be fair. But Anthony Edwards, man, that's the thing. He came in and he was just ready. Like he looks physically like an NBA basketball player right off the rip. James Wiseman, tall, but he definitely, you can tell he's strong, obviously, because he's fucking huge. But like he still needs to get stronger and a little bit bigger. James Wiseman, though, I cannot believe the Warriors were able to get James Wiseman. Like, dude, that is crazy.
Actual bullshit, bro.
I know. When Clay comes back, are you fucking? And I feel so bad for Clay. I feel so bad for
Yeah, it goes back to it doesn't matter who you root for. It doesn't matter like what teams you like. Watching any player with that kind of potential go out to injuries it's the Derrick Rose story, man.
It sucks. Injuries suck, man. It ruins it ruins true competition in every way. You know, if it wasn't for injuries, like we would be able to see who the absolute best team is. You know what I mean? But injuries can affect
my genetics at birth, bro. Make my bones extra strong.
There you go. See? And then we'd never have to have any basketball players or any athletes get injured again. Wow, that could be. See, we're onto something. Imagine. Who else? Any other? I'm trying to think of any other like rookies.
Notable rookies.
I mean, there's been. I'm trying to think.
I mean, like I said, both of our rookies on Detroit have been playing about as well as you can expect, except Killian. I feel like Killian Hayes has kind of been
underperforming. Your mic cut out. I think you're too far away.
Yeah, underperforming. But Sadiq Bey, he was our second rounder. Did we pick him up late first round?
I don't know. They're your team.
Yeah, he's been playing. He just dropped 14-4.
Solid.
With 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block.
I don't know, man. You guys should keep your eyes on CJ Ellaby for the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah.
Dude, he just had a career game against the Philadelphia 76ers because Dame was injured and Anthony Simons is on a minutes restriction because he's got like a tight hamstring. So we literally don't have any point guards. And so he got to play a ton and he actually played really well. So had a couple blocks, scored like he scored 16 points, I think. I don't know, man. I love rookies. I love when the young kids come in and just they have something to prove, you know, they're learning the game. You can tell they're green, you know. They're good at basketball, but they're still they're missing they're missing
the edges.
Yeah, exactly. They're missing the polish. So, yeah,
dude, apparently I need to look this up after the podcast, but apparently like Killian Hayes started like our first 7 games of the season. I don't think he's played since. Is he down? He might be down with injury, or we might just not think he's ready.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. Man. Okay, let's change gears. Yeah, we've been talking about basketball forever.
Sure,
we're already an hour and a half into this podcast, by the way.
Dude, a lot to catch up on. This is our comeback podcast.
That's true. Let's talk about games. Now, I haven't been playing games, obviously, for 2 months. Actually, that's not true. I've been playing my Switch. I don't know
what game did you get into at the
dude, so good. Hades.
Bro,
so good.
It potentially was my game of the year last year.
I completely agree. It's up there.
Incredible, bro.
Top 3 games. Absolutely. I played. Ghost of Tsushima, and The Last of Us Part 2 are the only other games I could say are ahead of Hades for me.
I haven't actually played new Spider-Man yet.
Oh yeah, Miles Morales. It was good. It was definitely good. I think I enjoyed Hades more just because Miles Morales is more or less like it's good, but it's just like the other Spider-Man game, but like it's almost like DLC. It almost felt like DLC to me.
Okay.
Not really its own game, but you know, it is what it is. It was still really good. I liked it, but I think I enjoyed Hades more. Hades is just fun. It's challenging. Every single run is different. And I don't know. I didn't think it was a game that I would like because it's like a hack and slash.
Dude, I've never played a dungeon crawler like that.
Yeah.
You know?
I didn't think I was gonna really like it, but then I was like, fuck it, it's on the Switch. You know, I can lay in bed while, you know, we take care of the baby, you know, when I have a little bit of a few minutes to myself.
And you could pause whenever and like come back to it.
It's the perfect game, right? For at least what I needed it for the last 2 months. I still haven't done a clear because I'm fucking dog trash. Dog shite.
It took me, I think, 20 something runs.
I'm a fucking bum. Are you playing on PC though with like a controller?
Yeah, with a controller. Yeah.
So so they have cross saves. So I've been playing it on Steam when I get a chance, and I noticed I play a lot better on the PC. Like I don't know. I think there's I'm using a Pro controller on my Switch, and I think there's a slight input lag, just slight.
Maybe.
I notice it when I come and play on my PC. Like there's no lag at all, and I'm like, okay, I'm so much better when I'm playing on the PC. I don't know. I'm probably just making it up, but I'm on like 35 runs, still haven't cleared. I've gotten to the final actually, I don't even think it's the final section. And
No spoilers,
I've
huh?
died like 3 fucking times. I'm just so fucking mad. God damn it.
Yeah,
Piece
dude.
of shit.
I mean, I will say I probably only had like seen the success I did earlier because I had chat helping for sure.
Like picking
Like,
the right route, boons and
yeah,
stuff.
like I would go and like obviously like when I would like come to a section or something like that, they'd be like, well, this one's probably better for your kid right now. You're kind of, and so like I definitely had chat to back me up.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't have that.
Because I couldn't imagine going through that by myself and being like,
it's just trial and error for me.
struggled. Yes,
trial and
actually.
Error. Like I'll go through and I'll be like, oh, I want more money. Oh, I want more money. And then I'm like, at the end, I'm like, fuck, I have no health. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, I have all these boons, but I have no health. So yeah, it's really
Always
good.
take palms, dude. Always take palms.
Always take palms.
Yeah, just I mean,
key,
it's a good rule of thumb starting early.
Take the palms. I don't ever take the palms.
Yeah, bro, juicing your abilities, man.
Oh, I always get other boons. I don't really go for like juicing them up.
See, you want to start juicing,
okay,
bro.
Interesting. Maybe that's what I need to be doing. Because I
Focus
usually
on
don't
one
do that.
thing, like either focus on like special or focus on attack, and then just juice the shit out of it.
And then just spam that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to do that. Yeah, if you guys haven't played Hades, definitely look into it. Phenomenal
Fantastic game.
And it's only like $20-$25, I think.
Yeah, on the cheaper end. And there's the content, dude. There's so much content.
Oh yeah.
Like every
Just keep
single
going.
dude. That's the storytelling in that game is probably one of my favorite parts. Like the gameplay obviously is extremely fun, interactive, but the storytelling, bro. Every single death you take advances the story, and I think that's why you don't feel punished for losing.
Right.
Like you
get
literally
something
just
out
said
of
you've died 30 something times without beating the game, and you still want to play more because you're still learning lore and you're meeting new characters and like
unlocking new things.
So well done.
It's a really good game, yeah, for sure. And it's an indie game, right? It's just I think I don't actually know who it's
I recognize
Super Giant, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't.
They've got a couple
what
other
have they
games.
What have they made? I don't know.
Super Giant.
Maybe it's not an indie developer, but it's just really polished too. It's a really polished game. The animations are fantastic. The art style, the music, like it's a good game. So I really like it. And the cross save thing, like being able to play on like my Switch and then sync it to my Steam account and I can just play the same exact save is amazing. I love that. So Hades, definitely the game I've been playing. What have you been playing? I know you've been like playing Tarkov.
Dude, got super addicted. Oh, Super Giant Games are the people who made Bastion. That game, I recognize
I never
that game.
played that, but I heard good things.
Dude, got super addicted to Tarkov again. So back early 2020, you got me into Tarkov for the first time, but it was like this game that I just like kind of ran around and shot shit in.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I started taking it serious, dude. Like trying to figure out what I need for quest and my hideout and like the market system. It's such a unique game.
For sure, it is.
Like you can compare it to other things, but there's nothing really quite like Tarkov.
I agree with that.
It is like has some of the highest highs, lowest lows.
Yeah.
It's very unforgiving, but when you do well, it's phenomenal, dude. It's one of the best feelings. Oh man, I was in love with
the way you describe the feeling you get from Tarkov is exactly how I felt with DayZ for like 2 or 3 years. It has the highest highs and the lowest lows, and it can be fucking brutal. But when you have like those amazing moments,
that's all it takes, dude.
It's
I can
worth
sit there
it
and
all,
get
right?
my ass beat for 4 hours, but that one run, I come out with $1 million worth of gear. I'm like, oh, it was all worth.
There you go.
It's all worth.
There's only certain games that kind of give you that feeling, right? It's like those games are fun and they can be really, really addicting, and you get really into them. So I completely understand that with Tarkov. I really do. I definitely want to play more Tarkov. I played a little bit with like Sam and Steph. Like
Steph's still hard carry, and Sam is just a dude. He's a hard carry in every game.
I know.
So
yeah, dude, Sam. I love Sam, but he annoys the shit out of me because he's one of those guys that's just, oh, dude, I've been playing this game for fucking 4 hours, and he's just like, he's insane. He's the best. It's like, are you this rank
Sam
already?
is like one of those people that I enjoy playing with because I just trust everything he says and does.
Yeah,
I just trust it.
True.
Like whatever call out he makes, like what? Okay, dude, I'm all in.
I mean, I feel so bad for Sam. I don't know what it is, but I team kill that guy in every fucking game we play. Not intentionally.
Bro, you want to talk about team killing? Let's talk about our boy Rick.
Oh yeah, is Rick bad?
Dude, I'm nervous to play Tarkov with him. He's 2 for 2 and lighting my shit up. Every session we play, he's shot me in the fucking face, dude. And I know he listens to the podcast, so I hope he hears this.
Yeah, he does. He does. Rick, get your fucking shit together, bro.
I literally, bro, I can't even explain how funny it is. There was one situation where we're walking in like this building, and I was like, we were on separate sides of a wall, and I was like, Rick, I'm pushing up, I'm slow walking on your right. He looks to his right and just starts lighting me up, and I was like, Rick, it's me. He's like, oh. Bro, I literally just told you my position. You looked to see me there, and you still shot me.
Oh my God. Yeah, but like, see, I kind of understand that because, like, especially Tarkov, you're like on edge, you're looking, and it's like you hear your teammate talking, but you don't really hear what they're saying, right? It's like, okay, Vern, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah,
I guess,
you know what I mean? Like, I'm like that sometimes.
I think I've gotten real good. My issue, like, I've become an over-explainer because of Tarkov.
That's good. Like, that's a good thing.
Okay, I'm walking to the stairs. I'm walking down the stairs. I'm on level 2 now.
I'm crouching. I'm
reloading.
I'm checking my gun.
This is me. I'm crouching. Yeah, dude, the entire time because it's so great. But like things happen where like when you don't over communicate, then all of a sudden some dude, some random person just walks into your building and you're like thinks it's safe and all your boys are there and lights your shit up because he's solo and he knows that anybody he comes across is getting lit up, bro.
Yep. Yep. That's the struggle, man. That's the struggle. I mean, I'm excited to be back in Tarkov a little bit, you know, have some good sessions.
It's been super fun.
So let's see, Tarkov, 2K. I mean, you haven't been playing 2K with us. Me and George and T-Dog, and I think Ross was there. I think Spano too. I can't remember exactly the squad. We had a 30-point comeback. Dude, I literally almost like quit out, like dashboarded out of the game. Yeah. And I was like, oh no, if I dashboard, we won't have enough time to start a new game because I gotta end the stream. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just stay in. We came back from 30 points down, won the game. It was ridiculous, dude.
That feels nice.
It was.
It's quickly. Look, I see so many, bro. Our last session that we played on that game, I love basketball, and unfortunately for me, 2K is what we're given right now because like, and I love 2K, right? There's so many good moments in 2K, but then there's also just like, dude, we played Rec that one stream before you were officially back. We played for 2 hours. We finished one game in 2 hours. Had 5 teams quit out. Ugh. We couldn't even see the second half, bro. Yeah. And so shit like, and then on top of that, like that was just playing the game. It was just not a good experience. And then when you like have like all this cheese potential, like bro, I watched a TikTok where this dude, they were playing in the Rec. They won the tip. The point guard made a flat or pass to the center. Center made a flashy pass back to the point guard. Point guard took a circus 3, instantly had team takeover, first possession of the game. I was like, this is not what I want. I don't want to. I don't want to be a part of that, bro. I don't want to be a part of that. And if somebody ever did that to me, I'm quitting. I'm just quitting out.
I know the exact badges for that.
You make one bucket, and you all of a sudden, bro, your entire team has boost. Like, bro.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it definitely needs some changes. I feel like they don't like patch shit. They don't like hotfix stuff. They don't tweak things.
Whatever they did this year.
Apparently that was nerfed already, so they fixed it. See, they're working on the game, bro.
Okay, so what's with the 15 AIs that we get every game? In the
I don't. They just don't have any way to, because people dashboard, right? They don't exit out. So then, I don't know what to do about that. I don't like that it starts with AI. That's really stupid.
That's what I mean. Like, having AI players come into the game when somebody like
leaves,
lags out or leaves or something like that is best case scenario, right?
Right.
But starting the game, of course they're gonna quit. Right. I don't want to sit there and get beat up by a full squad of 5 when I'm queuing up with 3 players and expect another player.
Yeah, for sure. I get that. Yeah, I don't know. 2K is one of those things like I gotta not take it seriously or I'll get super upset. But I also still love basketball and I love playing it. So
that's the thing. Yeah, that's why. And like I do have fun with 2K. I really do. It's just like little things like that just fucking pick at me, bro. Until like it just doesn't. Like when you were like, oh, you want to play 2K? The only reason I want to play 2K is because I want friendship time, not because I want to play 2K anymore. And if my friends are on 2K, I'm so down to run Rec with the boys.
All right. Well, we're gonna play Rec with the boys today.
Perfect. Can't wait. Super excited.
Any other games? I could see this sarcasm, but
I'm back on the league grind.
Oh God.
We won't talk about it, but holy shit.
New champion?
So here's the thing. This is why. So league has always been, it's like Overwatch, like most of these games that have ranks that I play casually. I consider myself an above average gamer. All right. I'm like, I'll never be great at any one game because I play too many of them to become great. But I am above average in every game I play consistently. I'm nice. All right. I'll go on league and I'll play super casually and I'll finish the season, the rank season, like mid gold, low plat every season for as long as I can remember. This season though, I play my placement matches expecting to get placed into like high silver, low gold, and then I'm just chilling the rest of the season. Don't really care. They put me low silver after like playing. So dog shit rank. They put me at a dog shit rank. Off? And it was like, dude, it was a attack on me and my character. So I'm like, okay, I'll just play a few games, a couple of days, and I'll get to gold, and then I'll just be chilling again. But then, bro, I'm stuck with the most miserable fucks, dude.
And now you gotta carry.
I'm gonna keep this short because I know you don't play league, and I know a lot of our listeners don't fuck with league. But dude, I had a person. This is more about character building than anything. I had a person in my game yesterday who basically was playing like shit, was losing us the game early, and blamed his team, and then stopped trying. We started to come back,
Toxic.
right? But he just stopped trying. We were playing 4v6 because he was playing for the other team. But we started to come back, and he was just flaming us and just being a dickhead the entire time. And then, so we end up losing the game, and he was just being a complete ass. He had the audacity to link his fucking stream after the game in the chat. And me and my chat are looking at this fucker like, are you serious? After what you just put four of us, you did that live on stream, no fucking remorse? Like, what a terrible person.
That dude's a troll.
No, dude. There's trolling, and then there's being a fucking dickhead. This guy was a dickhead, bro.
Nice. That's your rank, by the way.
Especially if you are trying to be a streamer, being a fucking piece of shit is not a personality trait. Nobody thinks it's funny. Okay.
Some streamers.
No, dude. The only comparison to that I would see is Tyler 1.
But Tyler 1's funny.
Satire, bro. It's actually Tyler 1 is one of the funniest streamers, one of my favorite streamers on planet Earth. He's never like, he will call you dog shit.
Yeah.
But it's never malicious, right? He never like
I feel that. No, you're absolutely right. Tyler plays a character, and he plays it really well in a way
he's
that
hilarious.
It's super funny, and it's not like super genuine, but he can be toxic, but that's what makes it funny.
Bro,
I feel that.
It's actually so fucking funny. He starts all of his streams by asking his chat how their day has been, and then he says he doesn't care. Like, it's the funniest shit. He'll be like, hey, what's up, chat? How's your day today? I don't give a fuck. My day's been great. And dude, it's the funniest thing. But like, then people see that and they're like, oh, haha, I can be an asshole and it's going to be funny. Like, no, you're just an asshole.
Well, some people understand that type of comedy, and then some other people just don't quite grasp how to do it, but they try to like, hey, I'm going to replicate it. And then they just don't do it.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, dude, this guy's really trying to be a streamer right now. Yeah. Acting the way he's acting.
Yeah,
it's not going to work.
People be wild, bro. People be wild. Okay, yeah, fuck league, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad.
Actually, though, no, we're in the same boat. I can't stop playing.
Do you think by any chance that like maybe Riot was like, we should put everyone in a lower rank to make them feel the way you feel, so that you play more because you feel like you've been.
Dude, conspiracy there. I would not be surprised.
Because like
it's crazy. I feel like I'm playing better than I've ever played in this game. I feel like, dude, like I actually am popping off. I am carrying, and I'm gonna use some league terms here that you might not understand. But if anyone's listening, dude, I'm playing jungle, and I can actually carry these games. But I have laners that fucking int pre 3 minutes, dude. I can't even get through my first jungle clear without my team being 0-6. And I'm like, how do I carry this? How do I come back? What do I even do?
I think I understood all that.
Okay.
Yeah, I understood all that. I don't know what int means.
intentionally feeding,
Oh,
dying
okay,
on purpose.
Okay. Well, I understood that it was dying in some way because 0-6, but yeah, I understood everything else, bro. Jungle, laners, ganking top lane bot, gank nexus.
Dude, let's just say I would rather have a team full of 4 Brennans than the people I've been getting matched up
bro,
with.
I'm solid.
I would rather have somebody come in and try and gank the Nexus all game long.
I'll be ganking, bro.
Than my teammates that I have now.
I will gank red buff and blue buff at the same time.
All I
gank the Nexus, and I will Tryndamere spin to win. I don't think that's Tryndamere, but I have a legendary.
No, it is.
I have a legendary Tryndamere skin, so I'm pretty good.
Hell yeah, dude.
I remember buying that skin to piss off Tucker.
Chat paid for a skin because I've been playing a lot of Skarner, who's a champion in the game. I've been playing a lot of Skarner and I didn't have a skin for him. So chat paid me to buy a skin. Literally have not won a game since equipping the skin. So
nice, dude. It's a fucking curse, bro. Take it off.
Rough.
I thought skins make you better though. I thought that's what know. It's embedded in the skin code. Riot wants you to buy the skin, so then you're juiced. No, that's why they just make new champions. Don't you have to pay for them, and then they make them OP?
130 of them, yes.
Yeah.
The new champion is actually why I started playing.
Of course,
playing again.
It's OP,
was really fun. No, I really don't think he's OP, but he is really fun to play. There's just a lot of playmaking potential with him, and it kind of just clicks. So basically, his ultimate allows you to steal the soul of another player in the game, and you become that player you just killed. So now all of a sudden you have to adapt to 5 different plays. If you take,
does it change your abilities?
Yes, you get the other player's abilities.
Super sick.
Yeah,
that sounds really difficult, but if you were really good at it, it sounds like you could
I can get a pentakill playing as 5 different characters, and it is the coolest feeling.
That's super dope.
So I really just enjoyed playing him, and so I started playing again, and was seeing a lot of success with him, and then it just dog shit teammates. Okay, I'm done with League. I don't want to think about it today. We're not playing League today.
I want to talk about one more gaming
Cyberpunk
thing.
Dude.
Well,
first,
I guess Cyberpunk
no
too.
spoilerinos, but I finished it.
Yeah, you weren't a fan.
I was a fan. I loved Cyberpunk despite all the glitches, all the bugs, everything wrong with it. I actually really, really enjoyed the story. I thought the gameplay was enjoyable. I thought the missions
the gameplay gets better. I noticed. When I first started playing, I was like, dude, this is rough. The gameplay is not very good. But then I was unlocking new things, and I'm like, okay, I'm starting to kind of enjoy the gameplay.
So I was doing a blade only playthrough.
Oh, and that sounds fun.
It was actually sick. And then I got my little mantis blades, dude.
Yeah, I haven't gotten those
Once
yet.
I got my mantis blades, I was like,
yeah, that's dope.
Just murking everyone. It was sick. It was fun.
I just got the giant vibrator, and I just go around. It's non-lethal, so I'm not killing anybody, but I'm just smacking bitches. It's just a one-hitter quitter, and I'm just knocking everybody out with my giant vibrator. I actually
don't think I had that gun. Dude,
it's not a gun. It's a vibrator.
Okay, my bad.
It's actually a vibrator, and it goes...
and then it just they seize up.
No, it doesn't shock them, dude. It's literally just a sex toy, but it does so much damage, and you fucking knock bitches out with it. It's so good. It's so fun. And I just walk around shaking it at people, and we're having a great time. Anyway,
I mean, that's what's most important.
No, I just don't like how the game ended, and people misinterpret that with I don't like the game's ending. I don't mind my ending. It was a fine ending. It would have been great, but the way it ended, I did not like, and I'll explain that more after you beat the game.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know. I mean, granted, I'm 2 months behind, so it's not the new hotness. So I don't know. I mean, I want to continue to stream it, but it's a lot of people don't want to watch it, right? A lot of people have already played it, or maybe they've already watched some, but it's just not, it's 2 months old. So I might have to I don't know. I might have to record the rest of it off stream or something when I have some downtime or something. I don't know.
Think it's worth. You can probably run through. So I did have a lot of fun with the side quest. There was a lot of side quest. Well, actually, I got blue balled by one, dude. It was the greatest side quest I've ever experienced. I kind of want to spoil it for you because it was just that good.
Don't do that.
But it had a terrible ending, bro.
Oh, I like the side quests. There's so many side quests and gigs and stuff to do. It's overwhelming. I mean, Witcher was too. Did you played through The Witcher? Oh my God, Vernon. Dude, I'm actually so jealous. We've talked about this probably so many times on the goddamn podcast.
I didn't enjoy it.
You didn't enjoy The Witcher?
Well, it's because I played it during my 24-hour stream.
Of course you didn't enjoy The Witcher.
And I was super tired.
It's a really long game. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think honestly, when I play
like
Witcher on stream, I get the same vibes as you get with Cyberpunk right now.
Yeah,
that like
people get quiet.
It's hard for me to enjoy it because I feel like my stream's not enjoying it.
Yeah,
and so that takes away from the experience. If it was something that I just like played off stream or found the time to play off stream, I'm sure I would enjoy it. Right?
One day, all you got to do is go on Nexus Mods, download all the top mods for Witcher. There's like graphical, dude. That game is so fucking good. It is so good.
I believe it.
One of my favorite games ever. And the DLC is just even better than the main game. So it's crazy.
Believe it. Dude, I don't doubt that it's a great game. I just like, it's just one of those things that I kind of like missed the wave, and so it's really hard to get into.
I mean, I did too. It took me 3 years to beat it.
Yeah.
I think I started it and restarted it 2 or 3 different times, and then I finally finished it the third time I restarted the whole thing. Anyway, one more game I want to talk about. This is big. This is big gaming news, at least in my opinion, because I've been a huge fan of this series for a long time. They announced that MLB The Show is coming to Xbox.
Yep.
Which is
and
fucking amazing.
Crossplay, right?
Is there crossplay? I didn't actually
I've seen that in the same post.
If that is
MLB
the case, that's really cool too.
21 cross.
But okay, apparently there is crossplay. That is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
especially
MLB The Show 21 will also support full cross-platform progression, cross saves, and online multiplayer between PlayStation and Xbox consoles.
Oh shit, that's dope.
Yeah, that's huge. That's actually so cool.
I mean, I'm still gonna play it on PlayStation. But I think the big thing for me is like, there's so many people who are, they're Xbox, or they have an Xbox exclusively, and they haven't had a baseball game. Like literally, Xbox has not had a simulation baseball game in so long, and now they finally get, I think, the best baseball game, at least the best baseball game, series that they make, current day. Back in, I think Xbox used to get like MVP baseball, which used to be fucking amazing back in the day. But now it's going to bring all these new Xbox players in. And I, as a very big, not necessarily big, but like I'm a huge advocate for MLB The Show. I love playing it every year. I'm just excited for new eyeballs, man. New people coming in and enjoying it. And be like, oh, man, this game's on the Xbox. I want to watch people play it now. And like, I feel like it's going to bring so many new players and viewers to the game. So we'll see. I don't know. I think that's really, really cool news. I'm excited for that.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I think it's kind of the beginning of where I think gaming should be, as in, like, we're at the point now where, dude, there shouldn't be, like, if you want to play on Xbox, that's fine. If you want to play on PlayStation, let us all play together. Like, why can't we just all game together, man?
Yeah,
like, we have the potential. I agree. Let's cross
shout
play.
Shout out to Fortnite for that.
Well, Fortnite. What else? I mean, there's a couple games. Rocket League has been cross-play forever.
Fortnite was the first to do it, right? That was like, I mean, maybe not like first, but they were the ones who were like, this is okay. We have this massive game, They were the ones who definitely put eyeballs on it and was like, okay, this is okay. Yeah, we should be able to do this.
I don't know. I just want to be able to be on a PC. Be on Xbox. I mean, certain games, right? Like FPSs, I get that's hard to do because PC has an advantage. Well, then you have aim assist, and if you make your aim assist too strong, then console has an advantage. I'm looking at you, Call of Duty, fucking makes me sick. You know what I mean? Like, but like games like Rocket League or MLB, games where you're not aiming and you're playing other things, like you're doing other gameplay mechanics. Crossplay makes sense, right? So certain games, I mean, Rocket League is perfect for crossplay. There's, so I don't know. I love that. And I think that just needs to be a staple. And I think it's starting to, especially like cross progression is starting to become a thing and like a lot of things.
When I found out that Hades, you could play the same save file on PC and Switch, it blew my mind.
Amazing.
I was like, bro, why haven't we been doing this?
Amazing. I fucking love it. So I got a few more. Actually, I got a lot of topics, but it's,
you might have to start picking and choosing, brother, and we'll save them for the next one.
I know. Super Bowl tomorrow. We got to talk about Super Bowl.
Oh, I mean, I'm not a big football fan. All I know is Tom Brady.
Okay, fine. I mean, it's okay. So let me.
Never been against him.
Let me. Fair enough. Let me break it down for you. Since you're not
Tom Brady's
really
the GOAT of all sports.
I would agree with that. I mean, I would actually agree with that. I do think TB12 is the fucking GOAT. I mean, the only person I would say that can like compare to his legacy, and he's still doing his thing. They're both still doing their thing. But I actually think LeBron is up there as well, just because LeBron's he's a freak of nature, and he's still just doing his thing, especially if he wins another championship, which he might. But if Tom Brady can win tomorrow, which I think the Bucks are actually the underdogs here. I actually think the Chiefs are going to win just because the Chiefs I think are the better team. Patrick Mahomes is just, he's a freak, dude. He's so good. I mean, he's the baby GOAT for a reason. So I think it's still going to be an incredible matchup. I think this is quite the I'll
definitely watch.
You're not a football fan, but as a football fan, like this is a treat. This is an absolute treat to see Brady on a new team.
Yeah.
Kind of sticking
Just
it to all the
doing it,
people,
bro.
sticking it to all the people who thought he couldn't do anything outside of the Patriots. He literally is going to the Super Bowl with a brand new team, and not just a brand new team, but the fucking Buccaneers. And then now you have the Chiefs obviously trying to repeat. So I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be a really good. I just hope it's a good game. I think it's going to be a good game. I still think the Chiefs are going to win, but if somehow Tom Brady can pull another Super Bowl out, if he wins tomorrow, I mean, I already think he's the GOAT of all time in pretty much any sport. But if he does it tomorrow, there is no doubt. I mean, so many people will have to just be like, okay, yeah, Tom Brady's unreal. He's a robot. He's a machine.
Okay, so this is what I was gonna get at. I was just Googling like average length of NFL careers. The average length for like just all NFL careers is only 3.5 years.
I believe that.
And Tom Brady has been goated. When was his first actual like Super Bowl championship? When?
So listen to this. Tom Brady won his first Super Bowl when Patrick Mahomes was like 3 years old.
2002, and he's been the GOAT ever since, bro. This man has been doing this for what, 18, 19 years?
21 years, I think.
He was drafted in 2000. But like since he won his first Super Bowl in 2002, and he's still playing in the Super Bowl 19 years later, bro.
Dude,
that man's a freak of nature.
It's insane. I mean, here's the thing, like, fuck, as a Seahawks fan, I've always hated the Patriots, right? Especially, oh my God, a couple years back, that Super Bowl, that one's a heart crusher. But I've never ever disrespected Tom Brady. That dude, I've seen him just win so many games and just he's a machine. It's fucking nuts, dude. Tomorrow's Super Bowl is gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun to watch. I think I'm gonna do like a viewing party. Hang out and watch it on stream. Yeah, I mean,
Tom
granted,
Brady
I can't
might have been one of the first people to get them little gene enhancers. His mama,
maybe he has designer DNA, bro.
Him and LeBron, bro.
Dude, actually, no, I don't. I mean, that shit's supposed to be expensive, and according to how LeBron grew up, I don't think they would have access to that. You know, maybe though, maybe. I don't know.
It was an investment.
That's true.
Loan out.
Maybe he's a prototype. Maybe they tested it out on him.
That's crazy. That would make a lot of sense though, because LeBron is a freak of fucking nature, bro.
Dude, insane. I cannot believe LeBron is still doing LeBron stuff.
Love him or hate him, this dude has been doing it since 2003. He's been in the league for 18, 19 years now.
This is year 18, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and absolutely crushing it. He's going to break top 10 in points, rebounds, and assists.
Well, he's not. He just hit number 3 in field goals made all time.
He might even. LeBron.
Yeah. Freak of nature, dude. Freak of nature. It's just insane what that dude is capable of. His body, crazy, man.
Yeah.
The GOAT. Sorry, Michael Jordan fans. I'm sorry. The GOAT. LeBron is the GOAT. I don't care what you say. He's the GOAT.
I agree.
I don't know. Especially when it's all... See, right now he's in the league, right? So I think he faces the most criticism. But once he's out of the league, everyone like kind of...
I think we'll take a look back and see his accomplishments, see like where he actually ranks.
Exactly.
And, bro.
Here's the thing. There's never going to be a definite GOAT, right? Everyone's going to have their own opinions. Everyone has their own...
It's really hard to compare players from different eras.
Different for sure.
So much.
For sure. And like, players, every circumstance is different. People have different requirements for the GOAT conversation. A lot of people say it's MJ because he never lost the finals. I don't really look at that as the only, that doesn't prove to me that you're the GOAT. Yeah, you went to the finals and you won all 6 times. That's fucking amazing. That's incredible. I mean, MJ's still number 2 in my eyes. But like the other things is what make LeBron the GOAT in my opinion.
LeBron, they want to talk about LeBron super teams and like supporting cast and shit like that. LeBron has played for more dog shit teams and have taken them farther in the playoffs than Michael Jordan ever has. Michael Jordan has always had Pippen and Rodman and like,
yeah,
dude.
true. When he was winning championships, but MJ early on in his career took some fucking shitty ass teams pretty far, like young ass MJ.
They got bodied by the Pistons, bro.
Yeah, you're right, but they still Eastern Conference Finals. Like that's pretty. Granted, yeah, you're right. LeBron's taken some dog shit teams to a goddamn, championship into the finals. But I don't know. LeBron's always kind of had. He's had some help. I'm trying to. What's the worst team LeBron's been on that's been to the finals?
In the finals?
I do remember. Yeah, I remember a Cavs team. I can't remember who was on that Cavs team exactly, but I do remember LeBron just like carrying them all the way to the fucking finals.
Bro, I think it was like the Daniel Gibson days.
The 2006 Cavaliers. Who was on that team?
Gauskas.
Oh God. I mean, he was. Varejao was all right. Gauskas. Yeah. Wow, there's some fucking names I haven't heard in a minute.
Yeah, dude. Oh, and like, damn. Bro, hold on. 2007.
Yeah, those were some rough Cavs teams.
Cavs.
Oh, I don't know.
Larry Hughes, bro.
Oh my God, these names. These fucking names.
Scott Pollard. Yeah, dude. This number two on that team, their second option was Larry Hughes. Third option, Damon Jones.
Okay, yeah, Did they win it that year?
No, they took him to the finals, I think. Right?
Yeah, he willed that shit. Jesus Christ, that's insane. I don't know. Anyway, we could argue about that all day, right? That's a hot topic. That's one of the hottest topics in basketball, right? We could argue about that for forever, but that doesn't matter. Everyone's got their own opinion on that. What were we talking about before basketball? How do we get back to basketball?
Dude,
Tom Brady.
Basketball.
Tom Brady.
The Super Bowl.
I'm going Chiefs, but I want to see a good game. And if the Bucks pull it out, bro, I'll be happy for him. I'll be happy for Tom Brady if he wins it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just want Tom Brady to win another one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I really like Patrick Mahomes. I really like Patty Mahomes. I really like Patty.
But Patrick, how old is Patrick Mahomes?
Oh, that's true. Patty's got his whole career ahead of him. Let TV get one more, and then Patrick can take the reins. But
bro.
I don't know, man.
Potential.
If Patty
He's only
beats
25 years old,
but if Patty beats him, bro, I mean that's kind of like that's Patty going, hey, I respect you. You're the GOAT, but now it's my turn. Like I'm the GOAT now. Like I'm the best quarterback in the NFL, which he already is. But
do you think he's in a lose-lose situation right now?
No. Why would Patrick Mahomes be in a lose-lose?
Well, I mean, he's supposed to win, right? Tom Brady's old. Tom Brady's.
I don't think he's in a lose-lose.
Okay, yeah, he's playing for the Super Bowl. Never mind.
Yeah,
that was bad choice of words.
I don't know. I wouldn't look at it as a lose-lose. Like I don't necessarily. I don't know. I think the Chiefs are expected to win. Yes, but I also think if you're like a true NFL fan, you're never gonna count out Tom Brady. So if he loses to Tom Brady, like that's not like a super negative look. Like you lost to the GOAT.
Brady's in a win-win. I think that's a better scenario.
Oh, absolutely. Brady's in a fucking total win-win. He already took the team to a Super Bowl. That's a win in itself.
Yep.
And if he wins it, holy shit. If he loses it, everyone expected it.
Untouchable, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, Brady's in a win-win. That's definitely a better way to put it for sure. So, I do have a few more topics, but it's up to you. Do you want to keep going? Do you want to keep chatting? Or do you want to play some fucking games?
We're streaming all day together.
Yeah,
so,
okay,
bro, if you want to talk a little bit longer and have it be an extra long podcast, or we could just wrap it up.
Well, okay, let's just rapid fire these. Oh, no, I had one big topic I wanted to talk about at the very fucking beginning.
Right,
it was,
let's hit that one.
Dude, I was thinking about it. Do you have any like old hobbies that you used to do when you were a kid or when you were younger that you just don't do anymore as an adult? Like I thought of one that I was like, fuck, I really miss this. And I was curious if you have anything like that. And I mean, I'm not talking like basketball because I mean, obviously you miss that, but like I'm talking about anything else.
Dude, I mean, there was just a lot of stuff that I did as a kid that I missed that I just grew out of,
Like what?
Like, I don't know, just playing random games. Basketball is one of them, but I mean, like, I turned gaming into a career.
Right. So that was one of your main hobbies.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Anything else that you did that you remember doing as like a kid that you just don't do anymore?
Editing,
just straight up like making montages and shit?
Yeah. I wish that I still found editing enjoyable. Like that's why I started.
Yeah,
That's actually editing is why I started doing YouTube.
Yeah, same.
Like I wanted to edit movies. I wanted to be a like film producer, and a $150 capture card was much cheaper than getting actual film equipment. And so I would just record Gears of War montages and then practice editing.
Yeah.
But now, dude, it's like the bane of my existence. I feel like it's gotten so advanced so quickly, and I took like just time off. I took time off of editing, and I cannot compete anymore. It would take a full-on fucking like
production studio,
college course. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
to even get to remotely where some of these people are.
When we were starting editing, this was back when YouTube was kind of even new, like 2006, 2007. So the editing that was on YouTube then, most of it was like iMovie shit, right? Like it was like terrible. It was like PowerPoints essentially with these weird like transitions. So
dude, you figured out how to put a face cam in your videos, and you were, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Like I remember that being big.
Insane.
Just being able to have layers and like masking. When masking wasn't a thing, and if you knew how to mask, you were like way ahead of the game, right? You knew more about editing than most people. If you knew how to turn off. Oh my God. See, it's been so long since I've edited. I don't even know. When you right click on and hit properties and you turn off like ghosting, it's not ghosting. What's it called?
Yeah, I think it is ghosting. No, that sounds familiar.
It's like the blurring of a clip, but if you watched a video and someone had that on, you're like, okay, yeah, they don't know what they're doing. Like, I cannot think of it for the life of me. I've clicked it a billion times because it's the first thing you do.
It stopped becoming.
It was muscle memory.
Then.
It was muscle memory. Yeah, I don't even remember what it was, but that's gonna drive me nuts. Anyway, but yeah, it's just interlacing. No, not interlacing. Anyways, it's something else. But yeah, it was just like editing was so different then. It was it was so not advanced. It was so premature. Like no one really knew what they were doing. Like there was some like After Effects tutorials you could find here and there from like professionals that were like we're doing it for a living, but for the most part there wasn't a lot of content. And now, dude, holy fucking shit, some of the stuff these kids can do on editing is mind-blowing to me. They're using 3D engines to capture, it's just mind-blowing to me. Like some of the editors.
I remember Freddie Wong, dude.
Oh yeah, he was
Freddie Wong's YouTube channel. Dude, he was literally like paving the way for like edits and things that you can do. If you've never like seen old school YouTube like Freddie Wong videos, like the stuff that he was doing at that time was out of this world, dude. Like stuff that you would only expect to see in like Hollywood, right? And he was doing this stuff for YouTube with just like a camera and a couple of friends, and it was insane to see. But now that's like the standard.
Yes, exactly. I'm so far behind.
You go watch like every like, dude, Call of Duty video and like they're all just like that, and you're like, bro,
I know. Resample. That's what it was. Thank you, Ruchoff. Thank you, man. Yes, resample. Anyway, yeah, Freddie Wong was nice, dude. He made some sick videos, and then he did Video Game High School, which like it was his show, which I liked. I think I only watched season 1, but I did like it. It was really cool.
Dude, it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was really dope.
Just
and then,
like it was like one of those things that was like, because now YouTube, they have like YouTube originals.
Premium. It was the first one. It was like the first YouTube premium show.
Yeah, that like, dude, man, I miss old school YouTube where like shit, you were just in awe at the things people were capable of doing.
Corridor Digital, they were a little bit later, but they did some really cool shit as well. That was super awesome. Those guys were super talented. Probably still are talented. I haven't watched one of their videos in a long time. I don't know if they're still doing it. They probably have fucking TV shows now and shit like that.
Dude, it wouldn't surprise me. They're just extremely talented.
I feel that. I feel the same way. Like I got into editing for the same reasons. I wanted to edit movies, and I wanted to get into movie production and just all that shit. But I was like, okay, but if I can learn how to edit, then let's do it. And that's why it got me into montages, and then I fell down to that rabbit hole, and then obviously it went into YouTube in a different way. But same exact start. And then at some point, editing just became a chore, and it wasn't fun anymore. I still have these weird moments where I'm like, man, let me open this folder, and it's like a DayZ recordings folder. I still have it. And it's got, dude, I probably have 20 hours of DayZ footage in there, and there's some really good footage. I'm like, I kind of feel like editing like a
me just
banger of
put
a
it
DayZ
together.
video. Like the last one I did, I felt that way. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just sit down and edit one. And it did really well. Like people loved it. And maybe I'll do it again one day. But I don't know, man. It's not, I used to be able to do that every day. You know, I used to sit down and I just lose myself. 5 hours later, I'd be like, oh, the video, I don't really like that. Let me change this. You know what I mean? You just can't do that anymore. I don't have the time.
I think that's just like YouTube in general, and like Twitch even. You know, it stopped becoming about like we would come out with a montage like maybe twice a year.
Yeah,
and that would be like the content for our YouTube channels, right?
And now it's
then
3 videos a day.
Yeah, bro. And if you're not doing it, it's the same with Twitch, bro.
Yeah.
Like we would do like 3-4 hour streams a couple days a week. And then it just turned into like, if you're not doing 12 to 16 hour streams every single day, bro, you're not trying to make it.
Yeah.
And so it just became this whole like quantity over quality thing. And like now, I mean, I say that after just talking about how insanely amazing like these edits and stuff have become. But that's why people are hiring editors and stuff now. It's just not enjoyable anymore. There's no way, like me personally, that I could sit here, stream 6 to 8 hours a day, then go and put like time into editing.
So that's what I was going to ask you. If let's say your job was just to edit again, like you didn't stream, you didn't have to do that, obviously, you didn't have anything else. Do you think you would find editing enjoyable? Like if there wasn't that pressure on it? To like, oh God, if I'm editing right now, I can't spend 4 hours editing. I should be doing this. Like if you didn't feel like that and you were editing things that like you enjoyed, do you think you would enjoy it? Editing as a whole?
I'm gonna say something that might be like maybe like super real in this moment, but I think that I've become like really accustomed to the attention that I get from streaming.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's not
like I feel like I could enjoy in like if that was my job and I got paid like a good wage to sit there and edit every single day, I think I could enjoy editing again. I would like learning new things and I would like making something bland into something phenomenal that people enjoyed, right? But I think I would miss the not just attention that I get from streaming, but like the community around it,
the one-on-one instant interaction, the socialization.
That's why I like streaming over YouTube in general right now.
Yeah,
because I like being able to go live and like have people in front of me and like talk to them and interact with them. Like that makes my day. It's crazy because like I know as a streamer, if you're like having an off day or something like that, like it's really hard to go live some days if you're just not feeling it, you know?
You got to be in the right mental state.
Yeah.
Which editing, you can be in any really mood or whatever. You just sit there by yourself and do it, right?
But there has never been a day where I was feeling that way and ended up going live anyways by some sort of miracle that chat has not made me feel so much better.
Better in some way.
I've never once regretted going live when I didn't feel like going live. There's been days that I've taken off, you know, because I just wasn't feeling it. But any day that I have ever like been like, man, I just don't feel like streaming today. I don't want to stream today. I don't feel like myself. And I've gone live anyways. Never have I regretted it. And I don't think I would get that same satisfaction from any other job.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's the one-to-one social interaction, like instantaneous, you know, like you really can't get that anywhere else unless, you know, you're on Chatterbait or something. You know, that's probably even more.
I think people would pay a lot to see my dick.
I would definitely throw some coins your way, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe one day when you need it. Yeah. Right now, you're not there, bro. You don't need that. When you get your 6-pack though, you could be
dude, that's
double dipping. You could be doing the both at the same time. You know that, right?
I would absolutely. Here's the thing. I think my dick is too small to beat off on camera.
Oh, okay.
But if I have a 6-pack, I am shirtless 80% of my day. I don't care what the weather's like.
Just do workout streams and bath streams, and you can take your beach streams. You can take your shirt off,
dude. Absolutely,
and then you'll be good to go. One more. Oh, so the whole question we were talking about is like the hobbies that we don't do anymore.
Yeah.
That we miss. And I was thinking about it, man. And I know a lot of people don't actually probably think this of me, but like at one point in my life, Like I was very outdoorsy. I was very athletic. I spent a lot of my time outside. Like so my dad was pretty much anti-video games, like most of my childhood, which I think made me want to play video games even more, you know? Yeah. But you know, there was times where he'd be like, you can't play video games, to go do something else. Like get the fuck out of the house, essentially. Yeah. And I lived in the country. I didn't live in the city or like the suburbs. So I didn't live near anybody. Like I had a couple friends that lived like pretty far away, you know, but we'd figure out we'd ride bikes, but we would go out in the woods and we would like build tree forts and we would do all that shit. And then like when I was a little bit older, my dad was like, okay, I gotta figure out a way to keep him outside. So he bought me a motorcycle. So he bought me I got a dirt bike when I was like 11, I think. Yeah. And so I got this little XR100 and I was terrified of it at first. And then I got better and better and better. And by the time I was 13, I was too big for it. Or I think it was 13. I was too big for it. And so my dad, instead of giving me a bike that I fit on, my dad, he had a bike. He had an XR600. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen an XR600, bro. This bike is fucking massive. I was 13 years old. I'm tiny. And I couldn't pick it up. Like, if it fell down, I couldn't pick it up by myself. So my dad decides to get himself a brand new bike, an XR450. Of course. Yeah, you can have my old one. And he gives me his old bike. So I'm 13 years old, and I'm on an XR600.
Made for a grown man.
Dude, it's a fucking giant bike. Like I couldn't even touch the ground, which you're supposed to be able to touch the ground and like tiptoe when you're sitting on a motorcycle. That's the height you're supposed to be, right? I could not touch the ground. And he was like, you know, if you can learn how to ride this, you're going to be way ahead of everyone else. Yeah. So I rode that XR600 from 13 to 15. I rode it for 2 straight years. I rode all the time. And by the time I was 15, dude, I could fucking throw that, but I was good. I was really good at riding that dirt bike. Granted, I didn't race. Yeah. I was just, we did trail riding in the country, which is kind of scary too, because there's like logging roads and you look down. I'm like 13 years old and I look left and it's a giant fucking cliff and I'm trying to get this big ass heavy bike that is fast and scary. And I think I was just scared all the time. I think that's what made me get good really quick, because I was like, if I fuck this up, I'm going to die. And I'm on like goat trails and like I got to go over boulders and shit. Dude, my dad is one of those people that's like, I'm going to put you in a shitty situation and you're going to have to figure it out and you'll grow from it. It's going to be fucking hard.
You'll be better because of it.
Right. He's like, most people can't do this, but if you do this, you're going to be ahead. And like, I hated him for it. Why the fuck, you know, all my friends, they had, especially my friends that I rode with, they all had these like super nice bikes that were like fast, but they were their size. They could throw it around and do whatever they wanted with it.
Bikes that were their size.
Their size. And I'm over here with just this fucking giant bike. So I turned 15 and we go riding with like some of my dad's friends. And we're pulling the bikes out of the back of the truck and like we'd never gone riding with these guys. And I pull up and I start to get on the 600. And my dad's friend, who's on like a CR XR 250, I can't remember what the bike was. It's like it was a smaller bike than mine. And I'm 15 years old, and this dude's a grown ass man. He's like, is that your bike? And my dad looks at him and he goes, yeah, he rides that. And he goes, no, he fucking doesn't. He's like, yeah, he does. And this dude was just in shock. So after that, and this is at 15, so I was like 2 years in. I had gotten pretty good at it. I was better at riding it. I mean, this is again a heavy ass bike, so I learned how to pick it up, and I got good at it. So then once I got good at it, my dad bought me a brand new, all fucking fully blacked out CRF 250, like a badass bike, bike, and he's like, you learned how to ride on this 600. You're gonna be able to throw this bike around and do whatever the fuck you want. And hell yeah, dude, that bike was so fucking amazing. It was light, it was fast. I could do anything on it, and I miss it, man. I do miss riding bikes a lot. Like I felt like I rode for most of my, you know, from 12 to childhood, 11 to 12 to like 17, and I would have kept riding, but my dad,
Gears of War came out.
Well, that too, but my dad and I had a huge falling out. Like, I don't know.
For sure.
I'm
it
not
was like a bonding thing you had with him, and so
exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
So
I get that.
my dad and I got to the point where, one, I didn't really agree with his methods. As you can tell, they were a little extreme sometimes. And that was just in one aspect of life, right? He was kind of extreme in every way. So by the time I was like 17, 18 years old, I was at the point where I'm like, okay, I'm old enough now. I'm not dealing with this shit. Like I'm not even going to talk to you. Like, peace. And so I just, like, I think my dad and I didn't talk for over a year. And I didn't even see him for over a year. And so, I mean, of course, he was like, well, my son doesn't want anything to do with me. I'm not going to just keep this bike. So he sold the bike. And I haven't ridden since. But I think about it sometimes. So I was thinking about like old hobbies that I miss, and that was one of them. So,
yeah, sure.
And I'm like, dude, I want a bike again. But
Bikes scare me.
Yeah, I mean, they can be scary, and they're intimidating for sure. I don't know.
I think just vehicles in general. I'm not a fan of like going fast, or like I don't like, my adrenaline rush comes in the form of winning a 1v3 in Tarkov. I don't need to go fast in a vehicle or anything like that. Dude, I just don't.
I definitely, I get scared, but I like the adrenaline rush. I do. Mm-hmm. I definitely like going fast. And I feel like I crashed so much as a kid on a big bike going really fast, and I never got really hurt. Like, yeah, I'd be like, oh fuck, that hurt, like, you know, knock the wind out of me, but I never broke any bones riding. But I like going fast, man. I do like going fast. I mean, there's a reason I bought that car back in the day. I mean, just kidding. I was below the speed limit all times, never sped.
Nice.
I don't know. I like going fast. Sometimes, but I'm a dad now, so I can't be doing that kind of shit. I gotta be safe.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to.
However, we can go build forts if you want to.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I do miss building forts in the forest.
Dude, hell yeah, bro. I did same. Except for I was a nasty little kid, bro. I'd be like, I'm too far away from. I think I mentioned this before. I'd be like, I'm too far from home. I don't want to go back. I'm thirsty. I'd walk down to a creek and start drinking the creek water. I probably had parasites in my brain and shit.
Oh, dude. Never
Never got sick from it. At least I don't remember getting sick. Never got a parasite, so got lucky there.
That's how bad it was, dude.
Dude, maybe.
Completely erased out that timeline.
The memories, man. Maybe
you're in a coma for 3 years.
My brain is still fried. That's probably why I'm so fucked up. And then we would take moss. Moss is filthy, by the way. It has so many fucking bugs.
Moss.
We would take moss off like the trees and put it on the floor of our tree fort. Like that would be our quote unquote carpet. And we would like take our shoes off and shit. Dude, I was fucking nasty, bro. I can't believe. I'm shocked I'm alive. I'm shocked.
I mean, are you, or is it just like things that we know are dirty now that are just, it's just icky. It's not like it's, well, like probably could actually hurt you. But
yeah, bro, I could have got some like fungus or like a parasite, or I don't know, man.
Also, anyways, you hit the A in moss really hard.
There's no A in moss.
Exactly.
Moss.
What?
The word is moss.
Saying. Moss. That's what you're saying.
That's how you say it.
Moss.
Yeah, moss.
Moss.
Yeah, moss. Shit, dude, is this an egg thing? Bro, is this an egg thing? Do I say moss wrong? Moss.
It's just
moss.
You just hit the A real hard.
Moss. I say MAWS. Moss. Fuck, bro.
Moss.
Why? Another word, dude. That's my Northwest accent right there. There you go.
Yeah.
That's it. I just say things incorrectly. Thanks for fucking saying it, bro. Thanks for bringing that up, dude. Nobody said anything until you brought it up. Now my chat's...
You fed into that. There's no A in moss.
Yeah, it's like that's how you say it, moss.
Stupid. Moss. There's no A. Exactly, brother.
Fuck, dude, I'm dumb. Fuck, I'm dumb as shit.
I mean, you knew there wasn't an A in moss. You could have just went with it,
bro. Why? One of the final things we'll talk about. 2 more things. We're gonna rapid fire these. GameStop, GME, AMC, Doge, and Bitcoin. All the way. Hold. You have no idea about stocks, do you? I look.
Yeah.
Have you been researching?
We actually went. I didn't buy any, but
right, same.
We went through the whole the process on stream. We were like really going. We were deep diving into it.
Oh, good. I did the same
short
thing.
selling and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
yeah.
it was just so interesting.
Right. It is. I mean, I love it. It's like, you know, you're screwing the man a little bit. Right?
I mean, you have these fucking like massive hedge funds. Mm-hmm. So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, recently,
GameStop.
Hedge funds wanted to short sell GameStop because they expected the price of GameStop to continue to go down as it has been in recent history. So basically what they were going to do is buy and sell at the current price and then have to give it back.
You're going to borrow shares.
Yeah, borrow shares from holders and then hopefully make a profit on them, like the price going down, continuing to go down.
It would pocket the difference.
And they greeted it so hard that they were borrowing shares that didn't even exist. Like I think it was like 130% of the shares that were like, it was impossible amount. And somebody noticed that, and so instead they just started buying GameStop. Right at $4, it started off at $4.
It was a targeted thing from Wall Street Bets on Reddit. Yeah. They definitely planned it. There was someone who was very vocal about it. I'm sure if you haven't heard about this, I don't know where you've been. It's literally been #1 talked about thing over the last couple weeks on the news. I mean, it was huge. There was a lot of people saying that it was causing. I mean, it became even bigger when these companies, Robinhood, and I think a couple other ones, these apps were literally making it so you could not trade, buy, or sell, or you could sell, but you couldn't buy or trade stocks anymore. They just shut it down. They said the market was becoming volatile and they had to protect these fucking hedge funds, and which is like bullshit.
That's the funny part too, right? Is because while these hedge funds have been doing exactly that for years, manipulating.
Hello, are you there, friend? Your mic is gone. Did you mute? You're silent. Hello, my friend.
Hello, can you hear me?
You're back. There you are.
Oh, I don't know what happened.
You just went muted, yeah.
Where did I cut out at? The hedge funds? Oh, dude. Yeah. Okay, so the hedge funds have been fucking manipulating the system for years, for literal years, making millions, right? And now the common folk, people like you and me,
they're trying to silence you.
Bro, maybe. What the hell? So like basically they've been given a little taste of their own medicine and they didn't like it, right? But all these hedge funds, I'm pretty sure, dude, I don't know the exact terminology for it, so I'm probably gonna like fuck it up, but they had some interest in Robinhood and like these other like markets, like these places where you can trade and buy, sell stocks, right? And so these companies didn't want to piss off their hedge fund daddies. And so they were like, hey, no more buying, no more trading of these because you're manipulating the system.
Dude, the irony of an app called Robinhood too doing that shit. You know,
bro, they're still getting flamed.
The whole fucking concept of Robinhood is stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. Like, what the fuck?
Look at they tried to like run a whole like safe facing campaign or face saving campaign and on Twitter, and they are just getting flamed by people.
Of course they are. Pieces of shit. I mean, I don't know.
They tried to protect these hedge funds, and it came back to bite them in the ass, bro. You made this your whole basis is around allowing people, common people with normal everyday jobs, to be able to buy and trade stocks.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna limit them. You
cut it off. It's bullshit. So I don't know. I mean, it's been a crazy couple weeks. Really interesting because it's not only GameStop. I think they were, I don't know if they still are, but they were trying to do with AMC, which AMC actually might not be even a bad stock in general to get into because like once quarantine's over, people are going to go back to the movies, right? AMC is like not necessarily a company that's just going to
go under beforehand. Dude, I don't know enough about actual trading of stocks to provide.
This was actually, I mean, same actually. Before this whole thing, I have never honestly researched stocks. I didn't know what short selling was. I didn't know about any of this. And then I didn't know about, squeezing. And then all of a sudden, here we are. And I'm like, dude, I got to find out more about this. I got to find out what the hell they're doing because it was so interesting. It's fascinating. It's super fascinating. So yeah, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, let's go, baby. To the moon. Fake. No, I'm not doing any of that. No, I like watch people do it. I'm like, guys, that looks real fun. I hope you guys make money. And I'm like, I'm just gonna not do that. I'm a scared little bitch. And yeah, this is not professional financial advice. So, and we probably said things that were incorrect. I'm I am not well versed in the stock market. Or
feel free to correct us in our review section.
Yeah, please leave us a 1-5-star review and say you guys are dumbass bitches or something if you want. Honestly, just leave us a review on Spotify. Just please, anything. Just make a comment.
Wow.
Yeah, entertainment purposes only. Okay, so hopefully you feel way more knowledgeable.
It's definitely just something, dude. It's definitely something to look into because it is just very interesting. It is something that we have never seen before. The stock market has never seen before. Like actual, just regular people manipulating the stock market. You know?
Yeah.
And I think it was cool to see. I'm all for it.
Hell yeah.
Don't sell.
Stick it to the fucking man. Stick it to him. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about, because I saw this and not unfortunately, because I really do like what I bought, but the Tesla Model S refresh. So I don't know if you saw the pictures of the new. So they basically refreshed the Model S, changed it up a little bit. Oh my God, it's fucking beautiful. You should look it up. The interior. And then the Tesla Roadster, they leaked some more pictures of that, it's including the interior. Dude, Tesla, man, I'm sticking to this. I will own a Tesla. One day I will own a Tesla. I almost bought a Tesla Model 3. You know, that was going to be the car I was going to buy just like recently. And then I decided in the near future, probably quicker than we think, electric cars are going to rule. So I told myself,
Absolutely.
if I'm gonna have to get an electric car eventually. So I might, if there's a car that's not electric that I want right now, I should get it. And so I got myself an Audi because I've always wanted an Audi. So I got myself an Audi. But I think probably my next car will be a Tesla, you know, in the future. And good God, man, the new Model S refresh, Google the pictures of it, the interior. Oh God, it makes me feel.
I think I seen you tweet about it.
Some type of way. Oh my God, you're not into cars as much as me.
No, it gets me to point A to point B. I love my Jeep that I currently own, and I would drive it into the ground.
Fair enough. I mean, I like your Jeep. You know,
my Jeep's sexy.
Your Jeep is dope. It gets the job done.
Although it's becoming, it almost stands out too much.
I mean, I thought that was intentional. You got a fucking electric green Jeep.
Dude, so just for example, so the apartment complex that my girlfriend lives at.
Oh, it draws. I see what you mean.
Listen, so they have apparently rules, unenforceable rules, to where like you can't park in like certain areas unless you are actually a resident. Like, so me staying as a guest, I have to park in a certain area or something like that, which wasn't made clear to us, right? So I was just parking where everyone else, like as close as I could get to her apartment. And she got a letter that was like, we've noticed a green Jeep, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, this is literally unenforceable. Like, how the only reason that Nova got a letter was because I drive a big ass green Jeep.
Whoa,
and I drove a silver Prius, no one would know whose car it was.
Yeah, that's true. It's very noticeable. But wait, were you parking in other people's assigned spots?
No.
Do they have visitor parking spots?
They all no, they don't. It's not marked.
So it's just all like a free for all.
Every yes. So
that's a horrible system.
Every like residence has one dedicated parking spot, but then they have a ton of other parking spaces around those parking spots that aren't marked, that aren't like for a particular unit or anything like that. It's literally just parking that's closer to apartments, and that's where I was parking. But there's a whole visitors, dude. It's a mess. But the moral of the story is, they would have never known who was driving what if I just pulled up in another like silver sedan.
You would have blended in with the crowd.
Yeah. They wouldn't have known whose car it was if it belonged to a resident. But because I have a big green Jeep that's only there on occasion, they're like, we've noticed this green Jeep. Bro,
well, that's what you get for being so fucking showy, dude. Look at me, I'm Vern. I got a big dick and a big green Jeep. Look at me, bro. Look at me. I got a moderate sized dick,
which should be apparent from my bright green Jeep.
I actually do like your Jeep. I like it. I like our Jeep. I don't have a Wrangler. I have a Grand Cherokee, but I fucking love my Grand Cherokee. It's such a good car.
It's a fun Jeep.
Yeah. What do you mean fun Jeep? You drive on the streets. You don't do anything fun with it.
I drove over a curb. One time I parked. I pulled into the wrong parking lot. Okay. I was with 3 of my cousins, and they're all fucking instigators. And I was like, shit, it's the wrong parking lot. We were trying to drive to a bar, which is probably not a good sign if I'm already just driving over. So I was a designated driver, so I wasn't drinking.
And you're already driving over curbs?
But they were like, why do you have a Jeep, bro? Because I was on like the bar was in the separate parking lot, and they had like an island that had like two curbs and then like bed of rocks. They're like, why are you driving a Jeep? You're really gonna go out into the main road? God. And so I was like, you're right. So I just drove over it, dude.
You probably felt like a badass, huh?
Bro, I was reckless. I'm scared. It's been 13 years since then. Statute of limitations, they can't arrest me anymore.
13 years? That's a lie.
Yeah, it is a lie. Just trying to cover my ass.
Oh, dude, they're coming for you, bro. There's a picture of you. So, do you think people like, I wonder what like the first opinion of you for most people when they see this bright fucking electric green Jeep pull up, and then all of a sudden the door opens and this dude with purple hair walks out. What do they think about you?
Bro, I probably look foolish as fuck. So this whole purple hair thing. So my girlfriend dyes her hair, right? So I know that she knows how to dye hair. And I was like, if you're gonna commit to this, like I'll commit. It's just hair, right? If I don't like it or it looks too doofy, I'll just shave my head. Like I don't care. And so we do it. The first time we run out of dye, right? So we have like, and you could still kind of see like blonde streaks in my hair and stuff like that. It just doesn't look like fully purple.
Well, you got to keep it up. That's the thing. You got to like dye it so much.
We went to re-dye it, and we used a different brand.
Oh, whoa, no, it's a different purple. It ain't gonna be the same.
Of dye, bro. It came out like silver. Lucky for me on stream, it was like, dude, the whole back of my head. It was like, but it wasn't like uniform. It was like this one patch on the back of my head was like a silver color, and the rest was like purple. And it's faded a little bit now to where it almost looks similar. And I just got my hair cut, so you can't really tell at all. God. But I was going to the gym for 2 weeks, looking like a fucking idiot. I don't care, bro. Like, dude, I love it. I could only imagine. Like, and like initially, like I don't notice it because I can't see it. But anytime I would turn my head, or if there would be like mirrors that were like facing each other, and I could catch a piece of it, I was like, wow, this looks fucking miserable, huh? People just judging the shit out of me.
I think you look good. Fuck them.
I mean,
you do whatever the fuck you want, bro. You a grown ass man.
I got a mask on anyways, but they know me for my Jeep. So even like if we ever
you stand out, bro. You do stand out.
Mask mandates. Yeah.
Dude, doesn't this suck? You have to wear a mask, which I personally think covers up your best feature.
Thanks.
Your fucking gorgeous ass lips. Nobody gets to see those boys. God, man.
I don't mind it. Honestly, dude, that's probably the only thing that like makes me comfortable going to the gym is one, well, there's no people there, but they require a mask and you get a temperature check at the door.
Oh, really? That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So
still,
otherwise,
man,
I probably wouldn't feel good.
Sketch.
Dude, I mean, yeah, it's sketchy, but they also like in between. So we only have like 45 minutes a session.
They
right?
wipe
like
everything down.
And they go through with like a actual sprayer. I've seen them doing it because I was there too long. And they'll just spray down all the equipment in between each 45-minute session. They're taking the precautions, but it also makes you feel like how unsanitary were we before COVID? Like how nasty was literally everything before COVID?
Right. I mean, I think COVID's gonna change a lot of that kind of stuff. I mean,
absolutely.
Masks are going to be way more acceptable. Like, I actually don't think I will fly without a mask anymore.
Oh, actually.
Like, there's no reason to. I will wear a mask anytime I fly.
I wear a mask. Granted, I don't do, like, intense cardio like I would do, like, before I moved out here. But I wear a mask the entire workout. Like,
sounds awful.
I will take it off to, like,
drink water.
Have a drink of water. But I'm stationary when I do that. I'm at my equipment that I am using. Mask comes off, drink, mask back on, then I go back to my workout. Right. Like I'm so like I've become so conscious of.
Yeah, it's. Like, I mean, at this point, we've been doing it for almost a year.
Yeah,
you know, it makes sense. So
for sure.
Vaccine soon. They're going out. They're rolling out. We'll see.
Yeah, I can't wait.
All right, episode 30, man, in the
books, and it feels good to be back every other week, dude. We're back every other week.
I think Saturdays are gonna be the day we can do it, because if not, like my other days are my short stream days, so Saturdays are probably gonna be the new day if you're down. We don't always have to do it in the morning. We can do it at the end of the stream too if we want.
I can absolutely work my schedule around you.
Oh, wow.
I realize you have a child.
I feel
now.
bad.
I want to be consistent with the podcast. And if that requires me being up at 10 a.m.,
fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm down,
I
dude.
appreciate
I'm
that.
here now, aren't I?
Damn, the sacrifices this man makes for this family.
Dude, I missed out
You're my papa.
on an extra hour of sleep for this.
Dude.
So please leave us a review. 5 stars. Thank you kindly.
Yes, please. Guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us in this podcast. Episode 30 in the books. If you guys want to check out our socials, our links, you can find them down below. You can find them in the description. I don't know. Twitch.tv/GoldGlove, Twitch.tv/VernNotice, YouTube.com/VernNotice, VernNotice, everywhere. I think he even
Follow
has
me on TikTok.
OnlyFans coming soon. Probably.
But now I can't because somebody's taking the VernNotice name. So thanks for that.
Wow, dude. Nice, bro. Well, if you get partnered, maybe they can just like sauce it your way, you know? Kick that guy off.
Bro, that's me.
He probably don't have the content you're looking, they're looking for. So, all right, guys, we'll see you guys next Saturday. No, 2 Saturdays. 2 Saturdays
from now. Have a wonderful couple of weeks.
Oh yeah. See you guys then. Bye-bye.